Alright, we're just going straight into it this time. We're already right here. Even going straight into it, I still didn't remember exactly what I needed to do, what my current goal was. So, last time on Persona Reload 3, we did a boss. It's not this day. Today is we did finals. That's what we did. And we did well on those. Well, we also did the boss, and with twice actually. So I was just doing the exports for those videos, and reminded that I didn't actually do the boss a second time on stream. So that way I was like, okay, I do have a part 13 and 14. We're on part 15 right now, and the more I play, like talking to some friends, it's like, man, I'm really not that far in, am I? And I mean, you got the calendar to help you out. You kind of already know it's only July, right? We got August, September. Like, there's so much of the game left, when you really think about it. So we're not even really, maybe just nearing the end of the first third, I guess. So many characters to bring in. So many, like, this game takes forever to really, like, start hitting those beats. It lets you start playing the game ASAP, like full play. Ready to go in your TV. Wait, is that what this song? Ready to go in your TV. Da, da, da. What is that? I wish I knew what I don't actually know what the song says. Ready to go in your TV. Da, 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 da. It is stuck in my head. And you're right there. I'm probably gonna hang out with Tanaka. As much of a dickbag as he apparently is. Risky words. Dickbag. But he do be that. What do I want to check? Town map. Town map. That is not a town map. Is it? Trying to get my bearings again. Alright, so there are the bros, which I would like to do. I haven't given Junpei another hangout in a while. Let's see. But my ups, though. Social links, you should take priority, I think. Especially over... Because I think these might be the paths to... I don't really know how these things work. Like, what their intention was. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't exist in the original game. It was a big problem, I think. Was, like, social links only being for other folks, and then maybe for your female party members. But I'm curious what they want to do. He wants to watch boxing. Junpei wants to garden. Okay, both of those. I mean, what I would do both of them. But let's talk. Alright, we're going to Yakushima, which is not Okinawa apparently, but is... I don't actually know where Yakushima is. I know where Okinawa is.
By the way,
is one of the southernmost islands. Major island, big like Hawaii vibes, I guess, for Japan, like, their island archipelago thing. I'll start getting you.
yes.
I'm not ready just yet.
Hey.
Okay. You're not talking about me, are you? Actually, you know what? You're kind of childish too. Y'all gotta leave Junpei alone. He clearly is going through something, which we'll find out. Clearly, he's got a lot to prove to whoever, to himself, in all likelihood. I know those vibes. Yeah, I don't think I want to worry too much about it. Just do this social link. I don't think there's anything I want to do that I can do that's free of time. So I'm gonna use this.
Just the other day, my high school organized a class reunion.
Let me let him talk. Oh, auto. Sounds like a hassle.
Indeed it was. I had to pay for transportation and, of course, my hotel.
Maybe I should have said sounds like fun, since...
I doubt you'd understand how I feel since you're still in high school, but
maybe he would be
reunion
happy
is a
about, once again, my
very
youthful
important event.
exuberance because it's so
the
marketable.
Perfect opportunity to show everyone how pathetic their lives turned out. Like that cad who made fun of me for eating plain rice. Or the ingrate who threw my holy socks in the trash.
Right, he was poor.
Now,
and
they both look at me with envy. What they
here
make
comes
in
the
a
money.
year, I make in a month. My business is doing
one of those.
great, and I'd say I have a satisfying private life as well. Let me take you under my wing as our exclusive model. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would
Sometimes
extend this offer to just
being poor
anyone.
makes you very hungry for success and financial gain. I did not get any points. I wonder if there were even any available. I feel like there was only one choice for me, unless there's another one.
Oh, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I'd say you've gotten your money's worth.
Are you
at
about
this
to start
point.
charging
My
me?
time is worth at least 100,000 yen per hour.
More.
You know? Just think of all the free advice I've given you. You can thank me later.
I guess we'll see what happens with his social link. It's almost time for his show, and also that. Oh yeah, it is Terry B. But it sounds like it says Terry B, like Riri B, Terry B. But it's just Terry B. Terry B. Maybe I'm missing something. It's on your TV. Terry B.
It's amazing, come on!
This should, like,
to do it.
if I do a really good on the social link, this should like get better. I should get like discounts or something.
Good, good.
Tetracone. What the hell does it do?
Not bad, kid.
Okay, wait a minute. That's clear what it does. Tetra and Makara. Oh, right. Those Tetrakarn and Makarakarn are reflects physical and magical reflex. This is actually probably worth 15,000. So 3 each. Even at like a more, so it's not 3,000. We'll just say like 3,000 a pop. Hell no. No, it's not worth it.
Thanks, kid. But
Not worth it. They're consumables even. I don't think our bond will grow any stronger. This is becoming a difficult one. This was a difficult one from the start. Most of them, a lot of them are, not all of them. But we have hit the point where everyone is like, needs help. They need... Well, I mean, I probably will do the hangout. It's still broken. Zoom on up here. So at some point, I should hang out with someone to get a better version of this stuff. Or perhaps I just get more, I don't know. I haven't bought anything else, so I'll just put this in. But I would like to come up here with like Fuka or Junpei. Junpei preferably. Although I would like to finish the manga. And see what he says for that. What's everyone doing? No one's here. Oh, this is 3rd floor anyways, where the girls would be. I mean, they're not here anyway, I don't think. They're all out. Because we ain't best buds just yet. We're just a group that hangs out to kill shadow monster things. So we fed the cat. We finally were able to feed this cat as part of an Elizabeth request. It's gone now. How about that? It was just mocking me with its weakness the whole time. It's like, but I can see that you're weak. I have the super cat food. Why not let me feed you? Come on, it's a win-win. But no, said the cat. You will not feed me until Elizabeth said so. Which, you know, respectable. Until Elizabeth says so. Alright, are you going to tell me the same thing? No, this time is different. All over those intertubes. I'm pretty in the know. Uh-huh. God, I'm so... Oh, hey, there's Junpei. Hey. Doesn't give a crap about fashion. You know, you say that, and yet, have you seen what he wears? I don't think that's true, Junpei. Perhaps not about this kind of fashion. Let's see. What I should bring. Well, I had the obvious answer. Yeah. Well, oh, he's into it. What? Oh. Oh, he's just into the joke. All right. I thought for a moment I thought he was totally into it. We had like a Kachi situation. I saw that guy tossing the ball in the arcade and I walked in and asked what his ball was. Guy tossing a ball that doesn't talk to anyone. Oh. Ain't gonna be anyone missing for a little bit. Liz, what you got?
A shade.
Not yet.
Then.
See, why don't you just keep them?
A shame.
It is an interesting, like, and it's also kind of weird, like, that she keeps doing it instead of it being a fun one-time thing.
Are you accepting a request?
Something you find for the... Oh, well, I guess I'll probably be when we come back from Yakushima. Is it Yakushima? Is that the name of it?
Very well, then.
Oh, didn't... Too far.
Hey.
Yakushima. Oh, I can see all the reactions. The One Piece piece.
Yeah.
I thought of that once. I'll get a laugh at least. Swim briefs. Gonna be.
Oh, really?
I don't have the body for it, you know. Yeah, you kind of right. Well, I mean, I don't know about you're just a cartoon model thing, but like, yeah, you can't just do swim briefs. Yeah. Most people will do the swim. Well, let me see what he says about the obvious answer. Trunks. Is that the style I should go for? Well, you gotta pick something, dude. And that is the most likely choice. Dude. Free SP items? For cheap? It's starting to not really be an issue, but the little top-ups are nice. Like, I haven't even really been using them. Those I use. 10 SP to all allies, yeah, the little top-ups, man. Can use the bigger ones and then, like, throw these on here and there to get them closer to full. Hey, it's Reporter Lady. A boss song. Or, I don't know, I called her something old and she was not happy. Maybe. I'd like to actually see her out here at some point. Everybody keeps saying that she's at, is it the Port Island station? That's not this one, but still. Whatever, we'll meet at some point, or somebody will meet them. It was much homework over summer break. You feel, wow, that is a, what was with all these kids saying such mature? I feel underprepared. How old are you? Don't give a shit. Like, just go freaking have fun. Jesus, do you even know what adult life is in Japan? Don't not have fun now. If you drink a whole bowl of hagakure soup, you can see the word win at the bottom. You trace those letters with your chopsticks. I hear it makes you stronger in fights. Yeah? Yeah, no, I mean, the only obvious choice then, with nobody able to rank up, the only obvious choice is the one I can only do on Sundays. Do I at least have a hermit persona? Which I don't know if that makes a difference in these situations, but I do have one. I should check the rooms real quick too before I do that. See if he goes in his room. I never actually, it's this one. Everybody's out doing stuff, buying things. And alright. Oh wait, they might be in the command room. But they're probably out and about. Oh, I can go to the shrine. Might meet some people here. Nope. Not even Maiko. Well, I mean, I already kind of knew that, but who's here? Oh, none of the peeps were here either. I guess, yeah, they just sometimes aren't anywhere out and about to be seen. These little almost pixel doodads over here for the character arts. Oh wait, let's see. I knew they'd be out here. They're hanging out. Wanted to pick out a new swimsuit, but none of them caught my eye. Not in the mood. Yeah, you got mind elsewhere, it seems. What about you, Fuka? Wow. Never bought one for. I mean, I guess that's not really something I would buy for fun either. Just buy and be done with it. This one looks cool. Done. I mean, shopping for clothes in general, I have tried to do it for fashion fun, like, I'm gonna upgrade myself, but you know, when you're not that fit, I mean, I'm not like, I'm getting better right now, but like, oh, it can be brutal. It's like, you know what, if there's anything that makes you want to lose weight, it's that. But I wonder how it would be right now. I don't know, still not amazing for sure. Like, yeah, nothing cool really fits you, and anything that does fit you isn't really all that cool, or more so, it's hard to make it look cool because you're fat and old, nearing those ages. All right, what am I doing? We're going to my room. Enough moaning about life. We'll live this young protagonist's life instead on the video game. I don't think our bond will grow any stronger. Yes. Yep, just do it. Stop agonizing over these decisions. That's it. That's it. That's the whole hangout. Because it's a non-rank up. It did say we'll grow stronger soon, so that's good. That would have been distressing if it hadn't said that. Let me take a break and bathe in the freaking... Oh, God, it's like a... What's the word I'm looking for? Suntan booth? That's kind of what I was looking for. Ugh. I'll never not think those things. 729. Can I use anything? Yes, actually, that is a cool thing. I've done it a couple times now. with Yukari, with Akihiko, made tea with Mitsuru. Actually, what am I gonna do? The wait is over! No, the wait for me to... Oh wow, I really do not have a lot of options. This might be one of those days to just go to sleep and see what happens. Go to sleep early. I wonder if you can go to sleep during the afternoon. Now let's go here. Or maybe a computer thing. I don't know. What do we want to work on stats-wise? Social stats. 544. Well, I needed a badass courage to be able to get Fuka to go out. And then, I don't know, genius probably for... Presumably it's a 6-2 for Mitsuru. And Yukari... Or did she even... Yeah, no, you can say, hey, can walk home with me. I don't even think an option has come up for Yukari yet. And then there's all the other Social Link girls. And of course, so far the one that's most intriguing is Elizabeth, the not girl. The not girl. Hey. Don't you worry about that. I want to go into this store. I want to go into the sweet store. But I can't, regardless of the time of day.
Welcome.
No.
Thank you.
We should just buy everything, make sure that they're sold out of everything. Like, there's no reason to not have it all available. And tonight might even be one of those nights to use the software. Or URLs or whatever. Buy station. Get caught up on geometry. You know what? Today's groovy. I'm off of work for the next 2 days. Today's groovy. You can't get... Yeah, listen, I know you can't get groovy, but you gotta at least fake it a little until you make it. That's one of my least favorite boat aphorisms, but sometimes it fits. And I absolutely hate it. It's like, you can't just fake certain things, but like when you're doing a freaking drill and maneuvering, it's like, you can't just fake it. You have to, you know. But I get the idea. Wouldn't mind going out with a guy who walks around topless, as long as he's tanned and toned like a surfer. No meat or muscle and parading around, have long greasy hair, pale skin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know who she's talking about because the game has shown us.
Welcome.
Still don't have... Well, I mean, I have the money for that. But it doesn't do anything. I mean... I kind of wonder if I should buy it anyway, though. Not now. Oh, I have a whole bunch. These are like... These are for the freaking antique store, which are... You can get super weapons from that place. No thanks. The metal great footsteps. So yeah, it's the new antiques store. Still can't go into the CD shop, which I think will probably be the case forever, maybe. And what's the notice here? Guided by the spirits, we will reopen on July 22nd. So hopefully in the place I can actually go into, much like Mayoido. Mayoido? Mayoido. Mayoido. Like Mayoi Arisato. Maya. Maya Fey. Mayoi. I'm a big Ace Attorney fan. Big Ace Attorney fan. Maybe not the biggest. I'm definitely not the biggest, but I haven't like still haven't played AI 2. I'm like first finished the first case. I do have it, the English, the fan translation, but I have not played the Professor Layton one. Nor have I played every single, like I didn't play Project X Zone, which has Maya and or Phoenix and Maya, I think, both of them, or it's Phoenix and Edgeworth, I'm not sure, but I have played all 6 main games. I have played AAI 1, and I've played freaking Daigyakuten Saibon / Great Ace Attorney, since they finally released it in the West in a very nice package. Like, my stupid ass played it on the Switch. I could have played it even like on the freaking PS4. Why on earth? I still wasn't like totally unsold on the Switch at that point. But like, I've been so anti-Switch the last year or more. I have Steam Deck now. I was playing Apollo Justice Trilogy recently on the Steam Deck, and that was pretty nice. Even like having it connected, you can run it in 4K, like off the Steam Deck if you have it connected to a 4K display, and it's quite nice.
Hi.
Here's your senpai and Sonata senpai aren't here. Oh yeah, tomorrow is the trip, right? Kari, get a hold. No. What's up? Talk to the crew. We got to become a crew, y'all. Look out, ladies.
Yes.
Here I come. Why wouldn't he? Yeah. Listen to... Yeah, see? He's not so childish. He's right. He's 100% right. And it's so hard. I mean, I get it. Whatever, you know, what she's might be going through. Well, actually, it's not. It's less of a mystery now. I mean, I kind of had an idea already, but I get it. I'm the kind to also stay a little mopey sometimes. But Junpei is 100% correct. How could he not be? Like, we gotta live. I gotta do some like real life stuff soon too. To be honest, I was thinking about going out today, but I don't know. I'm doing this now right after work. Do need to go to sleep at some point. No. Should I just go to bed? Going to sleep early is interesting. Chilling on my bed. About to go to sleep on my bed. No social stat. I'm just going to go to bed and see what happens. Nothing. Literally nothing. Wow. That was a bad choice. Oh, shit. I think I did that once before, too. Okay, I gotta remember, going to sleep early is bad in this game. It does... You lose... You get nothing. You just, like, I guess, skip stuff. I could have gotten some sort of
Looks
social
like we're finally
link
coming
or
up on
stats.
the island. Hell yeah! Yeah! Cool! She! Ma!
Jeez, you sound like a little kid.
Yeah, he
He's just
does.
having fun. Personally, I'm ready for some training.
I do wonder what kind of flora and fauna live there.
So is this the old cutscene? No, it's not, because they have new designs. So this is a new cutscene. Wonder if there was an old cutscene. Did it look exactly like this, or was there even one? P4G had anime cutscenes. I'm assuming P4 Vanilla did too. I think it did.
Wow.
It's like we're in an episode of the lifestyles of the rich and fabulous.
Lifestyles of the rich and fabulous.
Welcome back, milady.
Oh, that's right. This
We
is
won't be
under the
here long, but
Kirijo
I'll be
credit
relying
card.
on you during our
Kirijo
stay.
account.
You have maids?
And you must be her associates from school, correct?
Welcome to the Kirijo Vacation Home.
Always got to
Please
have
follow
one.
me.
Well, actually, P4 doesn't have a.
Associates.
No, that's not true. No, Rise's
Real
Rise's
life
kind of loaded.
mates.
But there's always
I
one.
knew she was from an important family, but this definitely proves
You
it.
got Haru and P5. Who is this dude?
It's good to see you.
I heard the news. There isn't much here, but make yourselves comfortable.
Yes, sir.
I heard the news. And then just walks off
There he goes.
impressively.
So, was that her father?
It was so
Really?
intense. And what's
I did
up
see
with
some
Laura
artwork that kind of
Sue in
spoiled
this
who he
kinda
was to me
heat?
just today, but
What's wrong with that?
I would
We
not have
won't be
immediately
here
guessed
long, but
that
make
he was
yourself
her
at home.
father.
Sweet! This is gonna rock! Hey, wanna go to the beach? It's literally right there! Oh man! I'm so ready for this! Come on, let's go!
What?
As
We
much
just
as
got
I
here.
appreciate
I mean,
Junpei
it's gonna
wanting
take
to
time
see,
get changed and stuff.
like I can appreciate it,
Then
wanting to
I'll
see the
you
girls
there.
in the bathing
I'm
suits.
not gonna waste a single minute.
My favorite part of the beach is definitely the waves. Like, well, if it's a still beach, it's boring as hell to me. Like waves, that's what's up. Getting some body surfing going. I mean, nowadays, I risk serious
get a
injury
chance to
trying. Like if I take a wave
Yep.
bad.
Summer's here.
My dad did once, like in his 50s, when he
There's nothing out there I can
deigned
use
to
as
go
a
out with
marker.
me, and when I was in my
Too bad.
early
I was hoping for
20s,
a good swim.
or like 20. Wait, there's nothing I can use as a marker.
What's with that swimsuit?
Hey, he's wearing swim
What do you
briefs. Why you don't?
Dude, swim briefs? Nobody wants to see your junk.
But they're better for swimming.
They're better for swimming,
You
fool.
gotta be kidding. We come all the way to the beach, and you're gonna train?
What's wrong with that? You got a better idea?
Yeah.
Right, I do. It's summertime at the beach. I've got.
How many people are even out here? This is like a Kirijo private beach. Is it just the other girls?
Oh hey, they're here.
But yeah, every game has one of these,
Oh.
and every game has a, no doubt, an obligatory hot springs. So just got to deal. I mean, the beach ones aren't so bad.
What are you looking at?
And even hot
Say
spring
hello
scenes
to
aren't so bad.
contestant
It's just
number
that
one,
when it's
Yukari
always
Takeba. That's quite a bold
when the same
design.
things happen.
She's really strutting her stuff. Archery practice must do wonders for the self-esteem.
If no one seems to have claimed the umbrellas around here, do you think we can go ahead and use them?
Ooh, next up is contestant number 2, Fuka Yamagishi. Wow, Fuka, do you wear swimsuits often, or? Oh, whoops. Was it something I said? Didn't mean to
What's
embarrass
with
you.
the shot of the swim donut?
Hey, cut it out with that laugh, you creep.
And for our final contestant of the day,
What happened? Is something wrong?
Not gonna say anything.
Wow.
Yeah,
Kirijo-san.
yeah. I actually
so
didn't know what she looked. I've seen Yukari's
Yeah,
before.
your skin
I didn't know
is
what the other
totally
two looked
flawless.
like,
Hey, did you put on sunscreen already?
but like,
No,
wow.
not yet.
Well, we can't have that. You gotta put some on right
That-
now.
What is it? That's not a poinsettia. I don't know what that is, but that little flower thing
Well,
really
that's okay. I'll do it
with
myself.
the white wrap and
Yeah,
everything.
dude. So, which one's your type?
Well, like outfit wise, Mitsuru, but overall, I mean, like actual girl, Fuka, and then overall look right now, you really, shit. But then none of them are Elizabeth. Who do we want to leave room for? Yeah, shoot. It's tough. Like I said, I think, I don't know. I'm actually really torn between Yukari and Mitsuru's outfits, but
just as I thought. Man, this is great. I'm in heaven.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
All right, I think it's about time for a swim. Charge!
Oh, I'm not letting you win that easy.
Win what? There's no... What race is there even? You said there aren't even any markers. I feel uneasy.
Whoa, it's cold.
Man, I would be right there running in with Junpei. 100%. The uneasy feeling went away.
What are you standing
Yeah,
over
go
there
in.
for? The water's fine.
Doofus. By 5 Kun. You should enjoy the water. Actually, his freaking trunks are awesome. The freaking... those are the kind of trunks I like wearing. I'm not a guy for red. I'm all about blue. So this game really... It's a shame I never played this when it first came out. But then again, now I get to experience it like this. There's a... What is this? Driftwood. Ah. So yeah, it is an Elizabeth thing. That's who I'm really thinking of. That's more important than anything else. Y'all can wait. It is pretty though. Oh man, is it pretty actually? Let's see what happens. The GPU's at 53. Let's see what happens. Uh, 50. $98. Oh, it's not totally limited though. But does it look a lot cleaner? Like you can see they look better from a distance, of course, at 150. I think. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just leave it at 150 for a bit. Seashells, crabs, and driftwood. Oh wait, more. What else am I getting? Seaweed. By the pier. Oh, I can't walk any further. I mean, not that I really expected it to. It's a shame that he doesn't like generate any sort of like motion. That would be as... What's with the sparkling? Oh, I guess it's just an effect. That is not a good water shimmer effect. Like, that is lazy. Just some flashing dots. They're way too big. If they were smaller, maybe. Man, there's some lazy work in this game sometimes. Like, some things look at me... I mean, they did a great job on some things. Like, the models and whatnot. But let's look at this model real quick. Well, I mean, yeah, like, so the lighting, the way the shadow goes across is his hair covering it? What's covering him? It's not perfect. Sometimes the shadow's nice and clean, other times it's fuzzy and garbo. But if we were to compare to, like, I don't know, P5 Strikers probably would be a better comparison than P5 Royal, because it's newer and it has a beach scene you can control. I don't know if P5 has a beach scene you can control. It does have a beach scene, of course, as I was just saying. What? Who says that? Well, I guess that makes sense, but who says that for real? What's up?
It's a lovely place, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, straight up, fully voiced.
When I was younger, I used to come here fairly often, but I haven't had the chance to visit since starting high school.
It is actually quite lovely. Like, the only downside for me is the beach is way too calm. I prefer waves to body surf, like I said earlier.
I'm glad everyone's having fun out there. Our operations during the dark hour are taxing on both mind and body. You should relax a little. Rest up. If you need to take a break, the best spot to kick back is underneath the parasol.
You don't need to, like, direct me where the best spots are. There's spots for everybody though. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's spots for more people than we have, actually. Yeah.
Here we are on summer vacation, but I still have to deal with Junpei's usual.
You could just slap him.
antics.
That might shut him up. Typically, it's a decent.
Help us, please!
I mean, I'm not gonna slap him.
Junpei, come on, stop!
Maybe I will. I don't know. Is he
You,
splashing them?
Take this.
I
Hit
guess.
this. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Water fights are pretty much a given at the beach.
Yeah, he's not wrong
Nice
about
and
that.
cool,
If
ain't
you're
it?
not willing to water fight, what are you
Hey,
even there
knock
for?
it off. You're taking
Yeah,
it
yeah,
too
no, get
far.
into it. That's the only real way.
Okay, fine. You asked for it.
Persona. Nobody has a. Well, she has an ice persona. But you have a wind persona. Actually, that would probably be the best.
Woohoo! Thanks, Kirijo-senpai. Right now, I feel like I could die with no regrets.
All right, everybody got talked to. So now what?
Hmm.
No, not yet. Well, wow, it's like he's trying to get us to older models. Can you go this way? You can't go this way. All right. I think we're done. It's time to boat. Oh, can I? It'd be cool if there was actually a boating event. All right, let's go back. We did it. We splashed around, I guess. I would love to actually do that, but not an option. Pretty sure I got everything I needed for Elizabeth.
Even the food was fancier than I could have imagined. I've never had to think about the proper way to use a fork and knife so much.
Yeah, it's rare for me to be at a place
can't
where I
do
really have to
anymore.
think about that either.
Not even another
Only
bite
a
of caviar.
couple times that I can even remember
No
in my
one
life.
said you had to try to eat all of it.
Well, I'm sure we're all exhausted.
I
from
wish
the
I could
trip.
say I'd been to fancier
Why don't
places.
you go rest up in your rooms?
But everybody has different definition of what fancy is.
Oh, are you not?
Sometimes
coming
I go
with
to
us,
like
Senpai?
a decent, like
Yes,
nice
I'll
place, and
join
other
you
people are
in
like, wow, this
just
is
a
really
minute.
fancy. I'm like, no, this is just actually decent.
It's been a while.
And that's
I'm
frustrating.
glad that you're in
but
good
you know,
health.
whatever.
Our guests are residents of the dorm,
Frustrating is
so
perhaps the wrong
I'm sorry
word
for bringing
choice,
such a
the
crowd.
unfortunate word choice, but
I heard you told them about the incident.
because obviously if I
Why did
said,
you
wow,
hide
this is
it
really
for so
fancy
long?
to a really rich person, like, yeah, no,
I
it's just
wasn't
alright.
hiding it.
And it'd be like,
I've
oh,
told you time
damn.
and again, none of the blame is yours.
But
Two in harmony surpasses one in perfection. That has been our guiding principle since the Kirijo family separated from the Nanjo group.
The Nanjo group, that's not something I know anything about, for
You
real.
must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru.
I don't know what the
There
hell the
are things in
Nanjo
this
group
world
is,
that cannot be accomplished
despite
alone,
my anime watching.
no matter how many sacrifices you make.
I understand.
Was it Takeharu Kirijo?
You accessed our database, didn't you? That
Stop
brings me to my
wobbling there,
next
Mike.
question. Why didn't you ask me directly, instead of using this trip as an excuse?
His voice does not
I'm
fit.
sorry.
Bring them here, all of them.
Wow.
I have no intention of concealing the truth from them. I've made preparations to disclose everything.
Everything.
So she's
There's a girl named
17,
Takiba in your
presumably?
group, correct? For her to awaken to her power. it must
So
be
her
fate.
dad must be like
Father?
probably close to like 40.
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the short version.
I would feel like he'd be a little
Oh, yes.
deeper, gruffer voiced. I don't know.
Well, it's true. We adults are to blame. If I could have atoned for it with my life, I would have done so.
It sounds
Now
too
I
much
have no
like anime
choice
voice
but to
actor,
rely on you.
rather than like the
What
character.
my father wanted to create with those monsters' power, it was a time manipulation device.
That's what he was trying to do?
Imagine if you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
It's at 100% for this scene, by the way.
Insane.
Because I have 150% render scale.
Unfortunately, under my father's direction, the research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. In fact, his madness
What was the
may have
grandfather's
resulted
name?
from
I
his
can't
struggle
remember.
to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth, and it's my duty to tell you.
What's this?
This is
Yeah,
the
see, the
only
shadows
existing
behind
footage of the
Mitsuru and
accident,
Yukari are kind of
recorded by a
whack.
scientist who was at the scene.
Also behind him,
A
they're
video
pixelated.
recording?
I can only hope that this recording reaches someone with a conscience.
The P6 is gonna look amazing.
My employer
I hope.
has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should never have been conceived. I'm afraid the damage will be staggering. At this point, it's unavoidable. But I didn't have a choice. If I didn't do this, it could have destroyed the entire world.
Destroyed the entire world?
Whoever is watching this, please, I need you to listen to me.
So much for
very
fun and
carefully.
games at the
shadows
beach.
that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. In order to end this, you have no choice but to eliminate all of them. I am the one responsible for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success, and so I chose to continue without objections. I am responsible.
Huh? Dad?
You mean that was...
Father.
His name was Eiichiro Takeba. He was the head
Damn.
researcher.
Well,
at the
now
time
everybody knows.
And a very talented man. But we are the ones who are
No more
responsible.
unknown
We
Yukari
pushed him to
sadness
continue the
factor.
research. The Kirijo group is
Now
to
it'll
blame
just be
for his
known.
death.
Are you...
So that means my dad caused it all. The Dark Hour. Tartarus. The people who died. It was all his fault.
Wait, what did they... Didn't he just say that... But we are the ones responsible. We pushed him to continue his research. The Kirijo group... Yeah.
So is that why you were hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
He just said the Kirijo
No,
group is
talk about-
responsible. Or at least admitting...
I don't want your pity!
Takeba!
Shouldn't someone go after
I
her?
wonder if the next game will also have less stiff animations for starting moving and stuff. Like,
Will you go?
just like launching into a run. Probably not, because it's not really necessary to burden the team with that kind of work. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, I kind of would think maybe we should let her be.
I believed in him for so
No,
long.
no, I guess not.
This is too much. Remember what I told you at the hospital? How
No,
my dad died
actually,
when I was little.
well,
You understand now, right? He died in that
I forgot that
incident.
she said that.
Nobody knew the truth, so there were all sorts of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times. Yeah. But all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, that'd be natural.
I loved him a lot. And I believed he'd never do anything wrong. I received a letter back in spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago. It cracked me up.
Slightly
because
awkward line
even
read.
though he said to my family, it was more or less all about me. And that only made me believe in him more.
Like, let's hear that. So I liked the idea I received a letter back in spring. It was from him. No, see that was basically how it was. Let's see, I received the letter back in spring. It was from him. Written 10. I think there should have been more of a pause.
I received a letter back in spring. It was from him.
Let's
written
see.
10 years ago.
Let's see. I received a letter back in spring. It was from no. I received a letter back in spring. It was from him. Written 10 years ago. Maybe it should just be normal pause. More normal period pause. I don't know about the line read there.
When I found out I had a special power, I thought it was fate. I was scared, but I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my persona.
That said, I like her voice actress a lot.
But now...
Like this...
Now I can
this
see
voice
it was
is
all
very
for
good.
nothing.
Come on, cheer up. No, that's not true.
You're just trying to make me feel better.
No, we got a job to do.
Reality sure is harsh, huh? I tried so hard
You're
to
the
fight
only
my
one
fear,
who can clear your dad's name.
and this is what I get. And you know, I think maybe I was jealous, too. I mean, after all that's happened. Why does Kirijo-senpai's father get to live? I'm a horrible person, aren't I? Wow. I don't know how you do it. You're always so calm. Nothing ever phases you. Did you really think I could just be cheered up so easily?
No. Not really.
You think you know me? You don't know anything.
There we go. That's...
I'm sorry.
No. That's real.
I can barely make sense of all of this.
That's real.
I'm so afraid.
Her turning on a
so
dime
lost
is a
now.
little surprising, but
Tell
like
me,
turning back
what
on
am
a
I supposed
dime.
to do now?
It's okay not to know. Stay with us and fight. It's okay not to know is actually the right answer.
Huh? You really are something else. Sorry for acting like this. I know you've lost your parents too. I'll be alright. I'm used to dealing with stressful situations. Anyway, thanks for listening.
I mean, what would I say organically without a freaking
Let me guess.
without a
Senpai
multiple
asked you
choice?
to bring me back, right?
I don't know. It's tough. I never lost any of my parents. Divorce, sure, but that happens to like everybody in this country. I wanted to help.
Aren't you a smooth talker? Thanks, though.
I don't. You know what? I'm gonna try. Well, let me do it.
Hey!
No, it's not like that.
Yeesh, what's taking you guys so long? Everybody was getting worried. It's almost the dark hour, so we gotta head back.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
right.
she definitely. Yeah, I guess that's
did
definitely
I
a
miss
romance flag
something?
option, but
No,
I kind of
almost
just
forgot.
feel like
It doesn't matter where you are.
I don't
when
know
the
if we're
dark hour
close enough
comes.
for that yet, but it kind of feels like we are.
Come on, that's common
We literally
sense.
fight, you
Even I
know.
remembered that.
You know, I've been thinking lately.
We
Once you
risk our
awaken to
lives
the
together
power
all the
of
time.
persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour. In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't want to see. We can't escape reality, can we?
Nope.
I guess we've just got to stay strong, huh?
Yeah, guess so. All right then, let's head on back.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. It's a good thing we didn't send him out. That would not have ended well. I mean, she walked up. I was like, yeah, it's, maybe it'll help. Obviously, I know that I could just let it be and it would be fine too, but that felt like a hug situation no matter how you look at it.
I woods could be so enjoyable. You can't do this in Iwatodai.
This is nice. Oh yeah. You're gonna have a tough time between these two right now. It's still pretty awkward.
Oh, did you hear about Junpei-kun yesterday? He was acting so indecent. I didn't know how to
This
react.
usually works for Yukari.
Probably a good thing.
Just
we
talk
came
about
out
how
here
bad
by
Junpei
ourselves.
is, how much Junpei sucks.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Things are really bad if she doesn't want to just rail in on
Mitsuru
Junpei.
speaking. One moment. Let me switch over to speakerphone. Go ahead.
Well, I'm at the lab here on the island, and a machine that was considered inoperable suddenly left the facility on its own.
So I'm not going to pretend I
Machine?
know what he's talking
What
about.
kind of machine is
I
it?
think
I need
think
more
everyone should,
information to
like-
locate anything other than shadows.
the machine is a character,
It's a
after
type
all.
of combat vehicle. An
Not just a
anti-shadow
character,
weapon.
but like practically a mascot of the game. So,
A combat vehicle? You mean like a tank? We gotta tell the others. Where's my
I
phone?
guess inbound.
We're not currently with everyone, so it might take some time for us to regroup.
I see. In any case, I want you to handle this as soon as you can.
I didn't really
I'm on
play
my
with
way there
Aegis
now.
too much in
If we can't
P-
secure the
th-
target,
P4
we have
arena.
permission to destroy it.
I played with
I
Yukiko. I
highly
started
doubt
trying
you'll be able to
Yukari.
destroy
Yukiko.
it.
Then how are we supposed to stop it?
Just do
Maybe
your
a little
best.
bit of Naruto.
I'll
I
call
don't know.
you
I
again
felt the
later.
most comfortable with Yukiko, even though she's apparently bad. Oh, I'll re-say. I definitely like that's how I actually started
Great.
trying to
No
learn
one's answering.
briefly,
Don't
but
worry
never really
about it.
played like
Let's
real
go back
versions.
and get our equipment. Once we do that, we can have Yamagishi's persona scan the area. Although searching the whole island won't be easy.
I didn't really play with any of the
The
guys
one
too
time
much.
we need them and they're nowhere to be found.
I wanted to, Junpei looked really cool in that game. I wanted to play as
The girl's not up
Junpei,
yet?
but
Man, those
the mechanic is a
sleepyheads.
little
You know,
complicated
she's
for
not
him.
gonna sit around and wait for us, you know?
It's one of the most
Once the
complicated I've
sun's
ever
up,
seen.
The water temperature drops, tiring you out much faster.
Huh?
Risei was the one who ended up
I
feeling the best
guess.
fit,
That's
even though
really what you're worried about?
Yukiko made sense because I like zoners
Junpei,
usually.
That reminds me. Didn't one of the maids give you something as we were leaving?
But I liked
You
Risei's
saw that?
music
One
note
of the
mechanic.
maids gave me a letter. Oh man, what if it's a confession of love? Well, it sure is tough being this popular.
You're a moron.
Okay, let's see here. It says we've gone to see the Jomon cedar tree. Huh?
This looks like Yamagishi's handwriting.
Oh man!
We're at an island resort in the middle of summer.
There are
Why
other
we going
things
the
to
beach?
do.
That's just not right.
We went to the beach
Well, it
yesterday.
is your fault.
What do you mean? I just wanted to
Yeah,
lighten the
no,
mood
so this
yesterday.
this is like a much more
wanna
integral.
hear
This
it.
isn't just a beach scene. This is like a whole
Well,
arc.
It doesn't matter now, anyways.
Like being here at this
No,
place.
Just
Like it's a crucial arc.
This is the frontier of romance.
Whereas with the
We're bound to
other
meet someone new out here.
games, it's definitely more of a like
We'll call this
single day.
Operation Yakushima Beach Flick.
Like there might be some important story
Wait,
stuff happening, but not
you
like
mean we're
this.
gonna pick up
This is
girls?
like our week-long vacation
How
almost.
about it, Sonata-san?
I think.
You on the squad, we're guaranteed to succeed.
I should have known this
P5S
was
may
planned.
be a little bit more like this.
What do you think about this?
Let's begin the operation.
Then I'm appointing him our leader, as usual.
What?
It was literally
Why?
Junpei's idea.
You said it yourself. This is an operation.
Oh man, that's bullshit.
What's the operation? Yeah, that's what I thought. Typical.
You better take this seriously.
Are
It's an
there other
important
girls out here?
operation.
Like, this seems like private Kirijo Beach. Oh, no, there we go. Bunch of NPCs. There we go. The operation. Doing it wrong. You have to do more solo or put them off. Makes us rivals in love. Is this a mom? Oh wait, dude, I just walked at them.
Ooh, target set. Let's move in for the kill.
Oh my god. This
Okay, this is my area of expertise, so let me give you some pointers.
Cringy.
First off, think of something to talk about, something they might be interested in. Give them an easy question and get the ball rolling. That's the golden rule. Something like,
Where you
from? Or,
yep, you're the expert,
once
that's
you
for
get started,
sure.
You'll be going back and forth like you're playing catch.
That's just.
I'll start things
Where are you
off.
from? Just
Then
walk
you
up
ask the question.
into randomly. Not.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see how he does it.
Hey there, lady.
At least he does say hey first. Have fun?
None of your business.
Ooh. Shut down instantly.
Hey, no need to be shy.
Why should we tell you anything?
Why?
You don't look like you're from around here. Well, they're probably not either.
Come on, we're just making conversation.
How is this like playing catch?
Don't worry, I got this. Watch and learn. So, ladies, are you in college?
Those
Or maybe
asides.
you're already working?
Obviously, they're not supposed to hear it, but like asides
You seem
right
a little
in
young.
in
Are
front
you
of
still in high school?
characters are always weird. Like, nope, not us.
Seriously? You sure look like high schoolers from here.
Actually, we are the
Sorry.
specialized
That was a lie.
extracurricular execution squad.
Oh, really?
Does that sound cool?
High school
That doesn't
kids
creep you out at
vacationing
all,
in
does it?
Yakushima? That kind of pisses me off.
We're really big
Sorry
back
you
in
feel that way.
Iwatodai.
We're only here because we were invited to our friend's vacation.
Wow.
Deep
A
breath, deep
vacation
breath,
home in
deep breath.
Yakushima? Good for your friend. We, on the other hand, had to
Go,
save up
let-
our own money to come here.
Oh, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
A vacation home, good for your friend.
Nah.
No,
No, not really.
So what
We
do
just
you
did
guys
it.
want anyway?
'Cause we have jobs. You know what? Let's just be honest. We came to hit on you.
What?
Yeah. That's
I like
100%
your
what we're doing.
honesty.
It's pretty honest.
Don't encourage them.
I knew it would get a positive reaction somehow.
Wait, don't do that. How can you blame
I like
us
your
for
honesty.
wanting to talk to such beauties?
These guys are foolish.
No, we just told you right off the bat what we're
Yeah,
about.
let's get out of here.
Oh. Wait.
Come on, give us a chance. How about
I wonder if it's
walk?
possible to turn this. Probably not, but it'd be funny if it's
you are
possible
annoying.
to turn this into a workable
See you,
scene.
please.
See ya.
Yeah, you were playing catch, all right.
Hey, I got points for just outright saying it.
And what about you, Sonata-san? If that's how you feel, then show us how it's done.
Why do I?
Gladly, or no. He doesn't have to in
You said this was an
freaking
operation,
GeckoCon.
didn't
He
you?
just walks around and
Aren't
it
we
works.
supposed to work together in order to succeed?
I guess you've got a point there. Fine, I'll give it a shot. I'm sure I'll do better than you at least.
He doesn't even care.
Can you give me a hand? I'll go ahead and set the pace.
But I guess he does want to just prove he can do this better. So what? Now we're gonna. Why are there all these guys here? Like. Well, hold on. Let's see what happens. Daddy caught. Oh wait, no, that'll start the sequence. I'm curious about talking to these guys. Just agree with what they say and shower them with compliments. Very basic technique. Can't really see the ocean from the road. Girlfriend had fun anyway. Oh, another person just wait. Almost looks like woman in a good mood. This is the perfect. Oh, that's his girlfriend probably. I'm watching them instead. I end up watching them instead of the scenery outside. Yeah, clearly. Oh, he's so cool. He can drive. And he's got this girl who actually, you know, has the black and white thing going on, which I usually love. White House Black Market or whatever that place is called. Lots of very nice looking things there.
New set of targets. What are you waiting for, Sonata-san? Show us what you got.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Watch a real pro at work.
Are those boys looking at us?
No co.
Oh, yeah, they are. Wow, Yoshie. I'm surprised you could see from over there.
Yoshie? Nah.
All right, time to get in the ring.
Might be kind of lame, but I do like the co-endings. The co-ending names.
Sorry to bother you, but I wanted to ask you something.
And what would that be?
Yoshie. It's not one I hear. That's not a name I've come across too often. Oh, this is like a
Are you hitting
a shortened
us?
form.
No,
Not at all. Just wanted to think, you know, we could have quality, fun times.
Meeting like this might
outing.
stir things up for both of us. You know.
Get that adrenaline pumping.
Isn't that what it means to hit on someone? Haven't you heard? It's lame to hit on girls at the beach nowadays.
Aw, come on. We were bored anyway.
There you go. Get into the
And
spirit.
besides, they look kinda cool.
What? We're doing it's working.
Really?
It's working on one of them.
Hey, how old do we look to you?
Oh shit. Danger zone. About the same age as us, around 20.
The same as you.
Yeah.
You know it.
They were just trying to be nice.
Yeah.
We've actually been out of college a few years now.
Oh, you are? That's too bad.
Is it?
Yo,
No,
wait,
what do you mean
fine
that's
by
too
us.
bad?
Older women are more mature and experienced and stuff.
You know, you're a pretty smooth.
It is
guy
working.
For someone so young. How old
Because
is
they
that
like
anyway?
Akihiko. The other two are just
Truth
there.
is, we're in high school.
I'll be graduating next year.
Oh gosh, that's more of an
Uh-oh.
age gap than I was expecting.
Really?
See, it's not gonna work out. Besides, I doubt you're having any fun talking to us.
Lies. Nah, it's boring. I'm just gonna.
Wow, this world is boring.
What do you mean, Yoshie? He was just kidding.
Ah, she got me.
Nobuko, you need to
Yeah,
stop
she's just
being
super
so
nice.
to everyone.
Oh, come on. It's been ages since I've done this.
Tease these kids enough. We should head back. They're
Yeah, let
probably
it.
waiting on us,
Time
you
to
know.
time to show them our wedding rings.
You mean
No, our husbands.
Oh, right.
Oh, that'd be
Sorry,
funny if it was
forgot to
no,
mention that.
our husbands.
Well,
That
we
they
are
have like
now.
wedding
We're
rings
meeting
on or
our
something.
boyfriends
Well, I
up
mean,
at
you
the
can
villa for
clearly
a
see
barbecue. You can come if you
Yoshie's
want.
hand, but still.
Bye.
That would be funny though. That's how that should have been. No,
we
our
look like a bunch of
husbands.
idiots.
Yeah, they were just messing around with you the whole
haven't been
time.
pulling your weight either.
Even the nice one was
Gotta
just
come
like,
through on the next
oh
one.
really? Oh,
Hear
this
me?
is so cool. We're getting hit on. We're not that old yet. Man, there's a problem. I don't know. There's a cultural thing. Maybe not a problem, but a cultural thing in Japan about like you get to your 30, you get to 30, and that's like it. Like for women, and it's a mess. This couple. Like even before 30. I mean, obviously it can still work out, but like culturally, that's considered too old, past your prime. Not so here, although 40 is rough. as I near that mark. Let's see. It's lame to hit on girls at the beach, they said. Yeah? Yeah, well, you're with us. You're here in the trenches with us, in the lameness.
There's a woman over there all alone.
Oh
It's
God!
unusual to find someone not in a
You gotta get them when they're alone.
No boyfriends to be seen in the area either.
All guys roll up all at once, and completely freak her out. Actually, her outfit's awesome. The wraps are always nice.
Can I help you?
Plus, blue floral.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
Say, you here alone?
Not bad for an NPC.
Yeah. And I'm so bored.
Oh my God.
I've been watching you, by the way. You've been trying to pick up girls for a while. Well, how'd you do?
Struck out. Utter failure.
That's what I thought.
You boys don't understand women at all.
Guess I can't deny that.
You in the hat. You're way too wrapped up in yourself. Shouldn't you be thinking more about how to make your partner happy?
Yes, ma'am.
You in the t-shirt. You're the type that's stoic, but not very experienced with
Hey,
girls.
some girls like that.
Yeah, I guess
I'll have you know, I'm the talk
You
of the
seem like
town
kind of a
at my
hassle,
high
too.
school.
Like you're super logical about everything. And
Pegs
you,
to a T.
with the long hair. I'm not sure about you.
I sense a great potential. A wild card. Don't hold back.
I mean, you're mysterious. Like, no one can ever tell.
Yeah, it's
what
because I
you're
put my
really
hair over
thinking.
one eye.
You know
The
what I
whole
mean?
emo thing. It's intentional mysteriousness. I do.
Oh, you're so smart. I think you're just my type.
By 5 Kun wins with the NPC.
Just joking.
Never mind.
I like you a lot too.
Gonna get him too. What? No, just joking again. Got you.
Want me to tell you what would make me really
Go buy me
happy?
something.
Yes, ma'am.
I want a soda
I
and a
ask
burger.
you to help me
Whoa.
put on my sunscreen.
That's
What?
next level.
You all right with that?
Of course I am. I have enough for you too.
Oh, he is all about that.
Oh, man.
And why wouldn't you be? But there's got to be an angle.
Passing up this chance.
Would you two like to join too?
There has got to be
I'll
an
give
angle.
you a good
What? What?
deal.
A good. Oh, a deal. There's the angle.
You know that sun in the sky isn't real, right? That's an artificial sun that got sent into space back in the 1980s.
What?
You didn't know? Turns out that sun
Oh
sends out
my
harmful
God,
rays
we've
that
met a
mess with your body's
crazy
equilibrium.
person.
Normal
That's
sunshine
hilarious.
doesn't work. But that's where this special
No,
one comes
no,
in.
no.
You opt in right
Oh,
now, you
even.
get 3 votes for just
It would have been funny if she
300,000
was just
yen.
actually crazy.
Hey, doesn't she sound kind of strange?
No, she sounds like a freaking grifter. Retreats. Get in there, Junpei.
What the hell? Don't just leave me behind.
She's
What? You're leaving?
delusional. She sounds like a freaking con artist.
This sucks so much.
Not a very good one. Oh, things were going well at
What's
first.
wrong with you? I thought you weren't interested in picking up chicks.
If I'm in a match, I want to win.
Yeah, you did not win, but
I
neither
know
did
what our
Junpei.
problem is. You
Neither did I.
control
We all failed.
What? Don't blame this on me.
yourself. I'm
You
just
you
stating
dragged
the
me
obvious.
down, Iori
Not like you scored
Kun,
either, Sonata
whatever you
San.
would call him.
Why you always gotta be so logical? Even in front of babes. It doesn't make any sense.
What did you just say?
They didn't exactly insult you.
Leader, whose fault do you think it is?
It's my fault. It's both your fault. You both are idiots.
I won't accept a stalemate. It's either him or me.
Yeah, that answer ain't gonna
Oh,
cut
is it gonna
Besides,
make me
What the
choose?
hell do you? No.
That'd be funny. I'll pick Akihiko. I like Junpei better overall. It's Akihiko's fault.
What? Do you see something?
Then again, like, just naturally, it's easier for him until he starts talking. Look at that lens flare. or whatever, like not actual lens flare, but particle effect. It's cool. It's cool. Trailer moment.
Talk about saving the best for last. Now that's what I'm talking about. Holy hell.
Can't we see that she doesn't really have feet right now?
She is.
Or does she actually have feet? I can't. I think doesn't I guess not have feet. Like she has like weird peg robo
How about
legs.
this time, you try going one by one instead of all together.
All right, I'm in.
Kind of looks like that from here.
Okay,
I really don't
let's
remember
decide
if
the
that's
order.
true or not.
We'll go clockwise, starting with the winner. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
John Ken. Oh. I wonder if I can win. Junpei strikes me as a scissors guy. Oops.
Yeah, I win.
He's a paper guy. He didn't strike me
I'll
as a
go
paper
first.
guy.
Sonata Sonata second, and
Thought we would have at least tied with Rock.
here goes.
Maybe I can't win.
Hey, I noticed you've been staring at the ocean.
I guess Akihiko would be a Rock guy.
So, you here with anyone? My name's Junpei.
Junpei. Junpei. Hi, Junpei. My name is Igus.
You'd be down to talk.
Junpei is a funny name.
I mean, it's more fun than standing here all by yourself, right?
I am looking for someone.
Oh yeah?
You are not that someone.
Goodbye.
Wow, you got shot down faster than I expected.
Rip off a
She's a
band-aid.
tough one, senpai.
Better this way than
Don't worry about me.
than getting your hopes up like with the others.
Oh hey, do you like the motion?
That was almost okay until he stammered a little.
Yeah.
You like the ocean?
I like the ocean. You know, I heard something interesting.
That was almost
about
okay.
triathletes who train at indoor pools. Apparently, they get outperformed by athletes who train in the ocean.
This isn't even that bad a line of
That
discussion.
information is irrelevant to me.
Rough. That's not even that bad a line. I mean, it has to deal with what he's like. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm here to train.
I won. I talked to her like
It doesn't matter how long you talk to her. This sucks. I could cry.
Hey, don't cry. Ugh, you're making me feel bad.
Well, that's where we are. If you can't pull this off, I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of my life.
Why would me being able to do
We're
it
on the
help
ropes,
you all?
but it's not over yet.
You're gonna take
It's
a
all
collective
up to you.
victory with if I succeed. I'll avenge you. I know I'm not really playing Makoto Yuki, but I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not playing Makoto. I'm playing by five by five. Sun is looking real low. Tie to tie. Can we talk? I was gonna say, can we talk?
You.
Why couldn't you
I don't think it
say
really matters what I
she
say.
looks surprised. We should go over there.
Initiating evasive maneuver. Confirmation must be made at a secure location.
Naruto, run away.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she
what did
does
you say
have
to make her
the
run away
peg
like
legs.
That? Well, what are you waiting for? Go after her.
You're right. I must go.
This could turn into serious trouble. You gotta go tell her you're
I will
sorry.
run the
If
exact
you
same
don't,
way.
We'll get all the blame. Go on. You can catch her if you hurry.
I go. Oh, he's just gonna do normal running.
Come on, go after her. Get on your knees, beg for forgiveness, and introduce her to me. Please.
You're asking for a lot there, Junpei, buddy.
The way she just started off is odd. I'm not sure what you said to her, but you better clear up the misunderstanding.
How much of a misunderstanding was there? Maybe she knew exactly what I was about and made exactly the right, or took exactly the right action.
Nice.
Oh, right. I have to go follow her that way. Which was obvious, but... Wow. Even she's catching on the geometry. Yeah. A newer game might be better about that kind of thing. But it's not really completely necessary. Really what matters more, I guess, is the animations in combat, the animations... The assets being a little nicer, you know, because, well, it's not the worst. I mean, it's certainly better than the dorm. Maybe. I don't know, these are pretty Spartan assets, too. They're arranged nicely. Alright, is it going to take control of me again? Really? This is getting ridiculous. Like, what am I even... Okay, good. Unnecessary little... While she's hiding. No, I didn't. I did not. The game is lying. Wait patiently.
Now I am certain.
Yeah, she does have robot peg legs.
I have found you. I have been searching for you. My highest priority is to be at
Like they
your
didn't even
side.
notice that. They're out and about. Whoa. Whoa, you really turned it around.
What?
That was quick.
Are you kidding me?
What's going on?
He didn't even say anything to her.
How do you know? Were you following me the whole time?
There you guys are. What are you doing here? We've been looking all over for you.
What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits?
We were hoping to get covered in ticks.
You have no idea what we've... Huh? Who's this? And why is she hugging you?
Oh, you know, that's me. I'm a hugger.
Listen, we have a slight situation here.
You saw
I'm
that?
sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need everyone to go back to the house and gear up.
That won't be necessary. We found what we were looking for.
Mr. Chairman, what do you mean?
You had me worried. You can't just leave the lab on your own, I guess.
Understood.
No, I can do what I want.
Sorry for all the trouble.
I'm a grown robot now.
Everything is under control now.
What happened to securing the tank?
Oh, that's been taken care of. I guess. Join us over here.
Understood.
This is Igus. As you can see, she's a machine with the form and face of a human girl.
I am Igus. My objective is to exterminate shadows. I have been assigned to seize, effective immediately.
No way. It's like she's alive.
This is unbelievable.
How can a robot be this cute? What a cruel world.
10 years ago, a plan was enacted to create anti-shadow weapons. A contingency in the event a shadow became unmanageable. Igus was the last one to be made. And she's the only one that still remains today.
An anti-shadow weapon? Does that mean she has a persona too?
Correct. I am capable of wielding the persona called Palladian.
Anything and
She
everything
suffered
can
major
have a
damage in
persona if it
combat
tries
her
hard
first year
enough.
out, and she's been kept in the lab ever since. I'm still not sure as to why she suddenly reactivated herself this morning. In any case, I hope you'll all get along.
An anti-shadow weapon. Possessing a will all her own. This is amazing!
If you don't mind me asking, when we first saw you earlier, you were, hugging our leader. Do you know him?
Yes, it is very important for me to be by his side.
First time hearing of it.
Maybe her facial recognition system is malfunctioning? Or maybe she's still half asleep.
You mean half asleep?
Very interesting.
She sleeps?
Half asleep?
Well, I can ponder this later. Anyhow, I forgot to mention.
What kind of
Did
robot
you know there
sleeps?
are a wide range of recreational facilities
I guess
you can use
all
here?
of them,
There's
really.
a tennis court,
Everything
pool
needs
table,
to
and even
have
a
some sort of
karaoke machine.
recharge. Unless she's like powered by a nuclear reactor or something.
Would anyone care to hear me sing?
We've been through enough hell today, sir. Thanks. Don't need to rub it in any further. Well,
Man, I can't believe
day
it's already
3,
the third day of our trip.
and everything's
Too bad we have
ruined.
to go home tomorrow. I'd totally stay longer if I could, but I can't complain too much. We went through a hell of a lot here.
Yeah, like hearing you and the chairman singing. I barely got any sleep last night.
Oh, he got into it after all.
Do we have a mission at the beach today?
Nah, it's nothing like that. We just came here to have some fun.
Do you understand what it means to have fun, Aegis?
It's so bright.
Yes, I am informed of the concept. Recreation is sustenance for one's mental well-being.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Wow,
that's
you
exactly
sure
how
know a
all
lot about
humans
us.
describe fun.
All right, let's take one last dip.
Although that
before
is
we leave.
roughly how Akihiko said it.
Wait. Junpei-kun?
Uh-oh.
Is it okay
Taking the
for
robot
Aegis to
into the
go in
water.
I'm sure she's fine.
She's engineered
Oh,
perfectly.
Are you done already?
Pretty
It
much
best
everything
that
is
everyone
waterproof these
partake in this
days for
activity
electronics
together.
to a degree.
Deriving enjoyment alone is not the optimal method to have fun.
You know? As I play this game
You have some
alone,
strong
she's
feelings
not
on
wrong.
Pretty weird things, don't you? Well, what the heck?
But some
Might as
things,
well.
some things are best alone.
We should join them.
I've played Persona with people too.
Agreed.
Although the last time I did it was with
Enjoying yourselves. Quite a lot's happened.
I'd
during
played
our
it
time
already,
here.
P5,
It
and I
looks
was
like we'll get to
watching my
relax a
friend
bit
play it.
today.
It was fun actually. It is fun to play these
That
kinds
would
of
be
games. If one person has already played it, or if neither of you already played
What
it.
are you doing?
Either way.
Come on, it's your turn.
You just gotta not be a spoiler.
What is he
Machine.
doing?
Glad to see everyone's having so much fun. I've already told you what time the ship is arriving tomorrow, right? I'll probably head over to the port early, so don't be late.
Like, you can make a vague
Okay.
statement here or
I'll let
there,
everyone know.
as long as you know that that vague statement
We
itself
can get
isn't a
back to
spoiler.
business once we've returned to the dorm.
Got it.
Hey,
Sometimes alluding to something,
All right.
even if
I
it's
guess we
vague,
should join
can
Joe.
itself make someone immediately catch on, and then you spoil them.
wait,
Yo!
water got me.
Yes, it is! Get him! That's awesome!
Junpei-kun is down.
Oh shit. All out attack!
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
They even name it. Do it! Do yes! Got him. What a good sport. Being the butt of the joke. Whatever, is funny. C's rank up. We're actually potentially becoming friends, maybe. I would say so.
You seem to be in great pain.
You again.
Shit, it's them.
You mean those three? Ugh, they're freaky.
Shut up! Let's get out of here!
They haven't even been named yet.
Why do they always run and hide at the sight of me? They're like back alley rats.
Oh, we are in a back alley-ish area.
Jin, give him the capsules.
Thanks. I'll pay you the usual way.
Now hold up. This time, we'd like your payment in the form of information. Your acquaintances have been busy lately. I'm referring to their activities on nights when the moon is full.
Yo! What is up, Atlas?
Tower as well.
How goes, my man?
Why did they
I am quite enjoying it. Although I did start playing it when it first came out.
You do know.
But welcome to the stream, bud. How's life? Been a long time. Probably been 2 years since we last talked, since Combo Breaker 2022.
You're one of them.
Maybe. I don't know if we talked after that. Did we talk? Did you go to Combo Breaker? Were you there?
I'm sure you'd agree these.
I actually can't
pills are
remember
more
now.
Important than a group you have nothing to
You had
do
to have
with.
been there. Yeah. It's like you wouldn't have missed Combo Breaker. I just can't remember hanging out too much.
Supposedly, destroying all those creatures.
Yeah, that's right. We fucking played. What's wrong with me? You won. Right? And then I lost to Arcanel after that. I've completely forgotten. I've completely forgotten. I put it out of my memory.
Why would they do
2 freaking Tianhuos.
Give up such power.
And you had advanced.
To destroy
running brackets. It almost looked like ruining. You said ruining brackets. Let me pause this real quick. Some story stuff is happening that I don't know too much about, but yeah, it almost looked like I said ruining brackets. Yeah, you ruined my bracket. yeah, you were busy. Yeah, you're always busy because you're a part of many games. Yeah, so my P3 experience so far, my P3 re, I started playing when it dropped, but then I kind of stopped for a while, and I'm playing on Game Pass too. So like, I've had it for long enough where I'm getting to like, I think I've probably paid $30 for Persona 3 Reload so far, but I'm kind of thinking I want to get it on Steam. Oh shit, I haven't saved in a bit. I need to get to a save spot. Speaking of, because I have not. I encountered an issue with this recently with saving on Game Pass. Steam is the way to go. Like the services with all these games, they seem nice, but they're just another money sink. You should just pick and choose which games you want to buy, even if they are more expensive than they used to be. But I watched the anime way back like 4 years ago or something like that. I never thought, didn't think this game was coming out. Didn't think there was going to be a reload. I didn't want to play. I tried to play P3P. Yeah. So I tried to play P3P back in like, right when I got out of the Navy. I'd already played P4G. And I was like, you know what? I want to play Persona 3. And I started the FemC route and was like a fool. But really, what does it matter? You should play the male one first. Yeah, whatever. But the problem was that playing it with the lesser, like, you don't even get the 3D models half the time unless you're in Tartarus in it. And also, like, yeah, I guess it was just that. I didn't play too much of it. I played maybe a few hours before I stopped. And then I was like, man, I would like to know what actually happened to Persona 3. And then I realized there was a decent anime for it. So I watched the OVAs. And then I knew, at that point, I knew the basic outline of the story because it really does rush through it. So now I'm playing Persona 3 Reload. It's like, oh shit, the remake is real. And it's, as you can see on the stream title, it's the semi-blind LP because, yes, I do know a number of major plot points, but I don't know a lot of the details. Like, some characters were barely covered in the anime. Like Shinjiro, I really don't know what's Ken's deal, what's Shinjiro's deal, like Aki, like Junpei. I don't know a lot of the characters' deeper deals. Like, yeah, I know stuff about like Kari and Mitsuru. Like, I knew some of these things that have started to come out. I might know some endgame stuff, but a lot of the details in between are, I don't know. So, did you play it? Did you play it yourself? Let's see, what have we missed so far? The activities of the night of the full moon. Is it perhaps you're one of them? I'm not. I've got nothing to do with them anymore. Grew up with it. I don't know if we've ever had long discussions about Persona, but like after I played 4G, I was like sold. I'm a fan. I became like a fan of the franchise. I haven't played 1 and 2, but I'm not. That's not something I'm going to do unless they get. Like I think even if they get remade, they won't change how they play, and the way those play with the dungeon crawling. I don't know if I could really deal with that, even for a good P2 story. Never past the opening. Work has you by the balls. So, last we talked, are you in? You're not in IT now, are you? Because something about Starbucks, like, but then, like, you tried, and going back to it, or going back to IT, or going back to it. Oh, or are you talking about P3 Reload? Nah, I don't know which thing you tried. IT. Okay. Gotcha. Going back to IT. Gotcha. So, oral surgery office. So you're doing IT for a medical office. Okay. Gotcha. So, oh, you are the front. Oh, okay. So not IT, not TA. Dude, how have you been with the whole Fallout? I mean, I feel like it was bound to eventually fall apart. It couldn't be sustained forever, but how are you dealing with the fallout of is that lull about what I'm going into right now? Like the whole M6 thing? Like, yeah. I mean, I was just kind of getting told from the sidelines, seeing people post like, oh, what's happening? Oh shit. Damn. You know, the heads up as it happened, but yeah, I couldn't say shit. Yeah. Right. Cause you were like Keat, you were like M6 already at that point, or close enough. So like, and Keat was officially M6. I really didn't remember what your status was as far as like being part of the dev team, but you were pretty close to them. Contracted workers. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't ever truly know Keat's employment status with M6, but that makes the most sense from everything I knew. Maybe he did tell me and I forgot. To destroy the Tower of Demise. To give up such power. Yeah, almost. Yeah, so like my opinion on it is that they had a good run. It was everyone was, or a lot of people were suspect about, I guess, you know, what's going to happen now that they have a publisher, or you know, are things going to be better? Everything was insisting that it would be better, but of course, publishers come with deadlines and expectations and money first, and money first is typically, you know, focus on new characters to sell, which they wanted to do anyway, but a lot of people wanted the story mode, like me. And that went by the wayside, and it was very obvious that was never going to come back. So, but yeah, it's still, I wouldn't even say it's completely. Maybe they do it better, but it doesn't seem completely crazy, like how dev teams get let go sometimes. I don't know. It seemed a little rougher than average, but game dev with the publishers and the money people, it's a rough space. There's not a lot of protections. It's a industry that needs more regulation. At least I think so.
Who wouldn't want to take out that damn thing?
As much product with as little, you say was focused, I would say is still. I would assume most publishers, like, you want to say indie games, but really they're not. Like, a lot of these games, they are indie, but then they choose to shack up with the publishers. There's a lot of publishing houses like Modus, and Modus is like underneath something else, I think. But yeah, it's been a while. Right, that's what it was. I was reading it. I was like researching what the names were of the groups. Maximum Entertainment, yeah. Yeah, so I think Modus is still a brand under Maximum Entertainment, but Maximum Entertainment is the main head house group that everything's under. So maybe not. Maybe Modus is a disassociated brand name. Modus is done. Okay. My bad. Let me keep moving around. So what are your opinions on P3? Having friends in the company, I try not to shit. Yeah, I have not been shitting on like anyone. Like I have my own opinions. I have since 2022. Like even before that, I have my opinions. Not everything's positive. But when I'm just talking about Main 6, you clearly have some friends in Modus or Maximum Entertainment, but yeah, like I think they did their best for as long as they could. They had that game from like, what was it, 2015? That's funded end of September 2015, and then not until end of 2023 when all went kaputski. That's pretty, and they got a finished product out in 2020, and they had betas since 2018, like playable betas that were pretty functional, like almost felt like a full game, just needed some more polish, and then everything got polished, and then the full game was available. So I mean, that's more than any other indie fighter I can think of that isn't Skullgirls, and Skullgirls, calling it an indie fighter is questionable considering it launched under Konami. So Skullgirls became more of an indie fighter, but what other indie fighter has had the success of them fighting herds? Dare you to name one? Like even Punch Planet. Does Punch Planet happening anymore? What's some other ones? I mean, freaking Yatagarasu. I read that people were saying Yatagarasu ended up being a scam, and I actually bought that one, but it just died real quick. So I just can't think of any others. The ones I think of are Skullgirls, and I'm biased towards TFH, but obviously I think of TFH as the most successful indie fighters. But Skullgirls keeps on trucking. The launch party never ends, even with everything that's happened to it. And TFH, on the other hand, still exists and is getting loose ends tied up. But right, Rivals. Okay, Rivals is probably actually before. Rivals comes before TFH. Definitely more successful than TFH, I'd say. Last two after Near Radius, they nuked everyone. Oh, okay. Well, that's what everyone was saying. Like that's why everyone was shitting. Okay, so you weren't shitting on M6. Yeah, I don't think I saw anyone shitting on M6 like themselves. Like who's going to turn around and say to all these people, especially people who have been playing the game? Well, I guess maybe the people who didn't know anything and had played for maybe 10 hours or maybe 50 hours max. Maybe those people would shit on M6, but they didn't know anything. Those of us who had been playing games for years and had talked to and hung out even with the freaking devs when we could, helped them out when we could. Like, yeah, of course we're not gonna be. We feel bad. But yeah, I talked to Keat roughly after it happened a couple times, so I got a little bit of a scoop from him on things for as much as he could say. You know, everybody obviously has NDAs and stuff. Things they can and can't say. Everybody is here. So is Aigis here now? Yep, she's right there. Okay, first most important thing we can do right now. Okay, good. Thank God it worked. First and foremost. Also, now we're gonna have to bring the render scale down. Because I did it for the beach. I brought it up to 150. So from my experience, I have been playing Persona 4 or Persona 3 Reload. Persona 4 Reload. Not yet. Not yet. That might be fun if they do make one, but Persona 3 Reload in 4K 120 FPS. And obviously for the stream, I can't show 4K 120 FPS. I can't even show 4K 60. That's like, you gotta be a cool streamer for that. Eventually, apparently, they're gonna make it possible, but like for everyone. But like I'm doing 1080 60. I can't even choose. I can't even like, I don't have a good enough channel to choose my to offer options. It's just my source quality and that's it. So if I'm running whatever I'm running, and I'm running 1080 60, why would I do anything less? But you know, natively I'm running 4K 120, and it's awesome. It's so smooth. 120, like just turning the screen, it's so smooth. It's like I want to play, if possible, I want to play every Persona game like this when it comes out.
Nicely done.
Yeah, these days, right? Presumably you have a high-end graphics card too then, slash CPU. Yeah, Monster Hunter 4K ones. That sounds... Monster Hunter what? What's the most recent one? Rise? Like, I don't know which World? I really don't know which one is the most recent one. Yeah? Damn, that can run Rise and World. I guess maybe those are still somewhat older. That's really nice that they can run those at 4K 120.
Greetings.
I'm running a 13900K and a 4090. But this game actually tests the limits if I bring the render scale up, which is stupid. This game really shouldn't. But if I start upping the render scale up to 125, 150, I start hitting limits in places. Like I thought I could run it at like 200, but nope. I think I can run P5S at a higher render scale. But I ran P5S on my other monitor. This is a new monitor, so. Something like that. Why is she so human? The plan had been to place a human mind inside an anti-shadow weapon. The form that weapon would take. The weapon's mind would instantly recognize itself as a tank. And a tank is not a living entity. So you gave it an identity crisis to make it a better shadow fighter. Nice. You see how we prevent this contradiction? Aigis and her siblings. Ah, so this is where Labrys comes from. Labrys is a Persona 4 arena, right? Yeah, some. I mean, yeah, like if I try to pop this up to, let me see. You won't see it because you'll just see the 1080 60 in all likelihood, but. If I try to pop this up to 200, especially where I am right now, so that'll make, did it save that? Did I actually save that? Yeah. Can you? I mean, like, so mine, okay, so it's dropping to 60. Yeah, so my frame times are going to be unstable. I've dropped to 60. My GPU is at 100%, but, it's funny you can see the lag. Oh, so that always happens because the menu is always at 60 only. The menu will always, like, especially when I'm jumping from 60 to 120, it always buckles. If I were to stay at 60 between, if I were to stay locked to 60 between the two, then it probably wouldn't buckle at all. Like, yeah, it's pretty much the same frame rate, but it looks choppy anyway. It probably looks choppy anyways on this. It did? Huh. Sometimes I wonder if if there's something about my setup that is limiting my power. I don't have the best motherboard. It's an okay motherboard. 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Yeah, it could just be the game too. But yeah, like, anyways, on my screen though, once it stabilizes after getting out of the menu, because the menu can't go above 60, it looks pretty nice. Now, the one thing about P3 Reload, I think anyone will figure out that she's actually a robot. They should, but you fools didn't. She has peg legs, people. Look at those legs. That is robot legs. No human has legs like this. For feetsies. The dorm is, a lot of people have mentioned, it's like the lighting is not good, and the dorm objects are all just the absolute least detailed. There are a lot of other areas that look nicer than this, but they really do. Freaking Keat told me that was the thing you could skimp on the most, but the motherboard is what determines power delivery, and if you don't have good enough power delivery and also heat dissipation, so power delivery, heat dissipation, and yeah. Like, he told me when I was building this thing, it was like, or when I've been thinking about it the last 2 years, and he's like, yeah, if there's one thing you can skimp out on was the motherboard. I'm like, okay. And when I did finally build this thing still cost $5,000 when I was building it. But I skimped out on the motherboard a little, and now I regret it. Also because of what was available. I was looking at the best ones, and I couldn't get them right when I wanted them at the time. But I'm not wholly sure how much my motherboard is to blame. I know it's probably the problem with unstable OC overclocks, and maybe some heat dissipation is part of, like, when I tried to overclock a little harder, I was starting to hit 100 degree temps for certain applications on the CPU, and part of that is because it's a 13900K trying to overclock with an AIO cooler, and an AIO can only do so much on this kind of chip. Like, and I don't have custom liquid cooling. Do you have liquid cooling? Like, I don't know how hot I'm assuming the 12. Yeah, no, that's such a bitch, right? Like, to set that up. Like, who unless you're a real enthusiast. I didn't even actually put this thing together. Air cooler. Yeah, no, I got an AIO. It's a Arctic Liquid Freezer 2, 420 millimeters. So three of the 180. Is it 180? Yeah, 180 fan size. 180 millimeter fans. This little bastard is cooking. And it's an ITX build and a low profile air cooler to boot. So what are your temperatures like? What temps do you hit? It's like, normally I'm hitting like in 70s a lot. That's where I'm at in my stable. 50 idle? Whoa. That's mine. If I'm trying to push it, that's not that bad. 50 idle. Mine can kind of come close to 50 idle, but mine's usually hovering in the like around 40 idle. 90 when shit's really cooking. Yeah, but these days I was reading that it's like, it's not even that. That's not even crazy. Like, they expect to hit, and they auto throttle at 100 anyway. So you're not really. It's gonna stop itself. And I can see out of the corner of my eye, because I have I can see through the glass. Like, if it goes up to red, I see the motherboard flash red, and like, oh no, Knuckles, oh no. And yeah. I kind of want to try a Ryzen next build, because they have been on the rise. They're not just on the rise, but they kind of took the lead spot a little. I don't need to go in here.
Right.
Detoxifier is famous. Wives sharp tongues.
We've got some
new items.
Take your time, bro.
that I won't buy because I don't need this shit. Soul refresh. Oh, I found these. That's what I found. I thought that was like going to be a SP item. Playing Lethal. Lethal Company or a game called Lethal? I will say it got so hot one day while playing Lethal Company. Is that a high intensity game? That's like low asset quality, right? No. It got so hot while playing that. Is it just inoptimal? Oh yeah, I've gotten a lot better about just turning my. I used to let my shit be running all the time for my old build, the one that was here when you were here. But also, I used to have my old build on the floor, and I had this one on the floor for a while too. But then I lifted it up. It's like, nah, I'm a little too worried about that in the basement, so I put it on the desk now. So I really kind of had to reorganize a little. I still have a 2-monitor setup up here with this huge fucking ETX case. So, or whatever, EATX is what it's called. More reserved? What do you mean? Yeah, the old days. The old days. You know, maybe we should hang. I mean, I know you got so many people. You're always doing so many things, but it'd be cool if we ever could hang out at some point. Oh, right. I'm here for Elizabeth. Dude, I cannot do what streamers do. I get distracted the moment that I start talking to other people. That if I'm not just talking on my own, and even if I am talking on my own, I'll start losing the thread. Your aura seems very different. It's a secret.
Is that true?
I don't mean to pry. Definitely. All right. I'm still. Are we still up on Discord? Let me look at this shit real quick. Yeah, we are good. All right, I'm gonna tell you something. Like I did clean my Discord. I cleaned it from of a lot of folks who weren't really talking to too much. Like a lot of TFH folks, and I would have hoped I wouldn't have cleaned you off, given especially we live in the same area. You visited, like anybody that like actually came here, like I would not have done that. Like I haven't even talked to Raverchild in forever, but I still have him. Dem obviously. I don't have Candle Koi anymore. I was actually one of the, like when things fell out with him in the TFH community, I was still friends. I stayed friends, but he wasn't like, I was trying to get him to keep talking to me more, like on the side, like, all right, you know, even after we went through it and we were talking about it, like even post Combo Breaker, it's like he wasn't using that account anymore. I'm like, well, you want to give me the account you do use? And he's like, oh yeah, I guess I should, huh? And he never did. And then like months and months later, when I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, I guess if he just doesn't really want to, like, it's got to go both ways, man. Like, and But you know, like for other people, like for you, I'd just be like, you know, it'll happen at some point. So I'm glad I didn't delete you. But yeah, I'm down. I brought it down to like 16 or something people on Discord. Yeah, no, I know. That's why I figured it might be difficult. But you're still in New York, right? I mean, you don't have to. Like, you are a more social person than I am. You have more acquaintances that are useful. Like, but me, I was like, you know, I kind of really isolated myself and just kind of doing my own thing. And I was like, I don't need all this. TFH is done. It's time to just get down to the people that like I actually was really hanging out with and like really, you know, more cared about. So just being honest. But I mean, for you, it'd be a little harder because you're in that community shit. You really need to have all those connections. I didn't want to fucking delete people. It's good to have all these connections. When I was doing TFH stuff, like all the time.
Very well.
Wait, what am I here? Oh, requests. I come. Yeah, I got her ocean stuff.
Wonderful.
You can have them all because I got every single one of them for you. Oh yeah. So I was asking you earlier. Also, how much am I like taking you away? For you just here for like a second or something? But I was gonna ask you. So P3, who's I don't know if it's cringe to ask, but who's bae in P3 for you? Because right now I kind of have one. And I'm kind of standing in front of her. She's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, Elizabeth Mitsuru too. I can appreciate it. I thought it would be Mitsuru, but to be honest, because I do like fancy girls, but the fancy girl archetype. But Elizabeth's too fucking hilarious.
How splendid.
This one, Mitsuru, has a new VA. A lot of people that's one of the ones people like. People love Mitsuru's new VA, from what I've read. Like, they think she, like, really nailed, especially with the French stuff, they think she really nails it, from what I've seen. Could I only give her one? Oh, I guess I would have picked more carefully. I don't know if it matters. Let's see. She's gonna put her glasses on again. Every time, like half the time she chooses to do this, the glasses I gave her. And I thought it did look cool, but then she just takes them off. Like I keep saying, make it part of your look. Looks a little weird. Her and the old VA are practically the same. Oh, okay, because she's spot on. That's why.
Very well.
So you know lots about P3 Reload and P3 in general. You definitely are on that knowledge gain for this. So what's the goal today? Okay, not go to sleep. So tell me something if you know lots of details. God, dude, I love this series too. And this is just my first real deep dive in P3, but when you go to sleep in P3, is there any benefit? Like if you go to sleep early? Because I went to sleep early, I feel like maybe twice so far now. And that's it. Like there's no benefit to it. Because in at least P5 and I think even P4, there's benefits where you might dream of people and there might be like a relationship boost or something. Well, I'm not doing it again. I'm telling you, this game's telling me not to, I guess, because I wasted an opportunity to level up a social stat. Like nothing else was available, so I'm like, well, I could have paid to level up a social stat, or use some software. Yeah, it's just for passing time faster, which is like, what? There should be a benefit. What is Junpei gonna say? She's super cute, but made out of steel. Well, that's not gonna stop some people, buddy. I don't know. You ever heard of them robosexuals? That's not gonna stop some people. Brave new world. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I was not gonna sleep. I was going to possibly use the computer. I have quite a bit of software, and I need to get through it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do these every time. Just anything involving the creepy websites. It raises your courage stat higher? No, it doesn't. Not for me. I didn't get any courage boosts. It didn't tell me. I mean, this might raise my courage stat. I watched a how-to video on subduing violent individuals. Maybe I can use what I learned in our fights in Tartarus. Those shadows do be kind of violent. Hey, you learned how to use ambush. Oh, sweet. An actual new thing. You can now ambush enemies while exploring. When ambushing an enemy, you'll trigger chance encounters regardless of the direction an enemy is facing. Okay. Hold R2 to dash for a set distance to enter the assault state. Will slightly increase Five's theurgy gauge. I mean, I hit so many of them like this anyway. Dude, one of the things I keep talking about in this stream, P3 reloads, attack in the battle starting attack, the base attack while you're in the dungeon to get to activate a battle, is the best attack in the series. You go from, especially if you were to go from P4 to this. P4Gs, I myself and I've watched other people swing and a miss. Like, I don't think there's a run and attack. I think there's just attack, and you stop dead in your tracks. And the range is really short. Like sometimes it seems like it doesn't even. It should hit, but it doesn't, despite him using a freaking katana. Like, I've watched people just mess up and then get freaking shit, and then they get ambushed by the shadows or whatever, or it's just not a advantage state anymore. I can't remember how it was. I think, especially by Royal, you had so many ways to get him from like a distance, even with like Royal. It was easy to ambush him. This game, it's a really good balance. You have a normal attack and a running attack, and the running dash attack, you leap forward. Oh yeah, that randomly has you dream about people. Yeah, no, that's what I would thought. Early sleep randomly has you dream about people, but it didn't happen to me this last time. So, dude, yeah, like, that is such a simple but big one. When you feel like, oh man, I'm gonna miss a little. Nope, got him. Like, it almost feels too easy.
You have successfully awakened.
I'm playing on hard, by the way, because I feel like anybody who's a veteran has to play on hard. If you're a serious veteran, you have to play on hard at this point, because you need to challenge yourself a little. I almost feel like I should be playing on merciless, but since I'm streaming the game, I wasn't going to do that to myself. Why are you here? My alarm clock.
It has not triggered yet. 5 minutes early is on time.
Oh god.
That is the phrase posted on the wall.
You were a mistake.
So I woke you 5 minutes before your alarm clock engages.
Hey, are you awake? That girl disappeared and we can't find her anywhere. Can you help us?
Which girl?
She might have gone out on her own like she did in Yakushima.
Oh, you're talking about Aegis.
My name is not that girl. Please address me as Aegis.
Huh?
What were you doing with her in your room?
When did you...
I entered while he was asleep.
She lockpicked the door.
2 minutes.
That's unlawful entry. Didn't we tell you to stay in the command room at night?
I determined that it is ideal to be on standby in this room. Is this a problem?
Kind of.
What? Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
If there is a problem, I will address it promptly.
The problem? Well, it's probably against dorm regulations for one.
Is it?
Look, don't just stand there. Tell her.
She's a robot. You can stay here. I don't care. I don't care. This one's. I don't usually say I don't care. You should care.
She's not allowed in here. Okay, look. I'll get a room set up for you on the 3rd floor so you can stay nearby. Just don't leave the dorm by yourself, okay?
I will do as commanded.
Yeah, okay. I'm tired. Alright, well, I have practice this morning, so I gotta get to school.
Well, we all gotta get to school. I guess it's just extra early.
Everyone here goes to a place called school in the morning. I comprehend.
Oh no. Things would be peaceful, maybe. Huh? Normal high school life. Exam results are up. Did I crush it? I scored the highest, top of the class, baby. Still not even that smart, but I am actually that smart. I am officially a 4 in smartness. I should get more than just a gift. I'm top of the class. I'm not even just top 10. I mean, it's not hard to be. The questions are pretty easy to remember. Studious student. The most studentist. Wait, the average score went down this time. I guess that's good for me, though. Yeah, whatever, plebes. You can bask in my top of the class glory. Oh, the new kid. God, freaking everything. Fuka. We still can't hang out.
I'm sorry.
Don't have the courage. Oh, that's the problem. It's not so much that you don't have the courage to ask her out. It's you don't have the courage to cook with her and get it right. Pretend like I was just walking, and when Kiryu Senpai comes out, I'll get close to her. Strategy. All right. You'll get it one day, Mitsuru Superfan. I believe in you. She's all yours. Studying is stylish. Did you not know this? You're getting it all wrong, stylish student. And you never change your outfit either. You're the worst. You know what? Mitsuru Superfan, I believe in her. Stylish student, I don't believe in her. Studying is stylish, don't you know? Glasses push. Oh, so no, this ain't gonna do anything. I didn't come out of Tartarus. When is the next full moon? I mean, it's still really recent. Not that recent anymore. Actually, crap, we just passed the new moon. Shoot, it's coming up! Yo, we gotta get into Tartarus, don't we? Or has anything opened up? If I go in, will it be a waste? Yeah, it's coming up. Well, what I gotta check before anything else. So, Fuka's still locked. Everybody, no one is an up anymore. The free ups are all gone. Now, we should probably work on finishing Bunkichi and Mitsuko, since they are at 9. They're the closest to being finished. And then that way, that'll give us some time for Maiko. Where was I gonna go? I was gonna go to, yeah, to see the police station. Alright, well, no one has disappeared recently. This is open now. Special 3,000 yen program will cleanse your soul. It's a spa. Be able to recall a forgotten persona. Oh. Your allies recall forgotten skills. Doesn't seem very useful. Oh, I can work here part-time. Academics and charm. Oh, cool. Okay, so now I have something that's like Chagall for different things. For academics. I might do that. So. What's the prize today? Is it still Jack Frost? Don't I have one of those already? I already gave one to Liz. Moon reaching stars. Did you get a cat yet? You'll do it. You'll get that cat one day. Do I have Hierophant on me? Nope. Hierophant.
Good day. Very well. Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Now, should we fuse our way to Hierophants? Or...
Are you in...
Please choose what kind of persona.
Well, not at level 40.
Do you desire?
This power might be too much for you.
Don't have that special skill
You
yet.
can't control this one yet.
I don't know if this game has it. I think they always have it where you can eventually pay for personas higher level than you. Shisa.
This persona, yes?
Let's see.
This persona, yes?
I still haven't gained Huapo's Soul Sea Driblet, so that would probably be a no-go.
This persona, yes?
Oh yeah, any one I fuse is gonna get a shit ton. But again, I don't want to. I think I need to get that Soul Sea Driblet first. So maybe I'll just wait till I get to 10. Summon Bareth again.
This is your progress so far. Please take a look.
On the cheap.
So you'll be summoning this. May it be your inner strength. Very well. We look.
Thankfully, I had room for it. Yeah, as I might have. I was kind of mentioning earlier, blue is my favorite color, and this game, it's just a shame that I never played this one first. might have really. I think your first one is the one that you always end up the most attached to, from what I've seen. Because I definitely feel, even though I've played it less than like P5, I feel very attached to P4's characters. We'll do it.
I wonder.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, did I get 3? Because there's 2 of them. I get 1 for starting, and then 1 from him and 1 from her. That's like, the rest of them don't give you that many. Yeah, this will get me. Alright, so I'll be able to finish this one next go.
Welcome back.
Not too shabby. She's unreal.
Excuse me. That's a negative.
It's like Shadow's room.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever.
What's everyone's status? Everyone can go.
Oh, right.
Excellent.
Power yeah, I don't know when to start using those. Probably not until, since I placed top. Yeah, I did get extra. Mega Master Band accessory. Alright, so I'm assuming that's probably going to be something I want on him. All stats +3. Luxurious gold band boosts also. See, the thing is, he has one that gives him SP every turn, and that's pretty darn good for the protagonist. You miss me getting top, like my results back from the exams and being top of the class. So finals, and I got a cool little thing for it too, an extra gift, which is all stats +3, which is damn good. And I'm only at a 4 too. I got every question right, so like, even though now I know you can still fail to be top of the class if your intelligence is too low, despite getting everything right. But I guess I'm just high enough at rank 4. I'm smart. But yeah, I'm not going to actually change off of Invigorate 1. Getting a little bit of SP every turn is unbelievably good for the protagonist. Like, having an item that has Invigorate on it, I don't even have to have a persona that has it. I just have the accessory. So it's like, well, who do I give the +3 stats to? And I guess is on the team now. So, I mean, getting a SP would be good for Fuka too. So that would be a consideration, is to give Fuka the SP so I can fully analyze more often. Where's Akihiko? I might. He's the one who feels like he needs the most help right now. I'm gonna give him this. He needs help. He's my least favorite party member so far. Speaking of abilities, let's take a look at what we have gained with our RoboGal. So Theurgy first. After using physical skills, her drive to complete her mission. Orgia mode, heavy pierce damage to all foes, ignoring resistances, ignores orders for a time after. And then her actual persona stats are, she's at level 27, so she's with everybody else. That's nice that she's not higher than everyone. She's in matches. So low S, so she's definitely a physical type. Yeah, definitely a physical type. Whoops. How do I get back to... Oh, that's cool. Great. Secunda. The full debuff. Or no. This isn't a debuff. This is a nullified stat debuffs for all allies. Yeah, this is good. Portraits are beautiful. Yes, they are. These are gorgeous. Yeah. And also, wait, have you played P3 Re? You haven't played Reload, right? Or you said you started it and then haven't gotten back to it. So the coolest thing I think that this game does for swag is the mirror shard with the eye cutaway. Like, that's one of my favorite things that it does. The game doesn't go as hard on the menu swag as P5, and that's fine. That's understandable, and in fact, it would be wrong for it to go that hard. But it still goes hard in its own way. It's still art. Yeah. Aegis is really nice. Yeah. Let's see. Who do I? When I first saw Yukari's, I was like, damn, that's a good one. Junpei's is really. You know what? I think Junpei's is my favorite. Junpei looks awesome. Like, Akihiko looks cool too. I have not been sold on Akihiko as a character yet. But yeah, Aegis looks cool. Yeah, just this deep blue, yeah, 100%. He looks awesome. I like, as far as like the bro characters, of the 3 bro characters, Junpei is the coolest looking one. But, and I probably get a lot of hate for this in some circles, but I think Yosuke's currently still top spot for my favorite. Ryuji didn't really cut it. A little too dumb. Yosuke is definitely still my favorite so far. We'll see if Junpei... I have the feeling Junpei could get there. Because there's definitely a lot going on for him that we haven't gotten to yet.
Look.
You should still study, though.
Leader.
It's fun.
Yes.
Entertaining. Yeah, well, it's different for everyone, though. So you might want to check yourself. He does for me. Wait, what? For Junpei? Is Junpei your number one of the bro characters? Of the three main bros? Because, like, obviously there's always another guy, at least one other. But they are usually the quirky one at that point. Because, like, you know, you have Yusuke and Kanji and then Akihiko in this game. But actually this game is unique in that there's quite a few more. Well, there's you know, the ones that haven't come back yet or joined.
Oh, that reminds me.
Not like I walk a line between what I do and what I think is a spoiler for people if I already know it, and what I don't care about. It's like if they had a character trailer, it's not really a spoiler. Kanji's the best though. Kanji's awesome. But I can't really call him exactly a bro character because that's not his archetype. He's not your best. He's not your, like, you can make him your best bud, but like he doesn't start that way, like your first bud. What am I gonna do tonight? Sorry. It's about time for me to meet up, so okay. Actually kind of curious about what that means. Oh. Maybe I did actually hang out. I think I did all the special hangouts with him. So maybe, let's see what this is. Is this advanced time? He said in front of the station, didn't he? Right there.
Yeah.
This will be a time, so let's hold on. Give me a moment. Time spend. Yeah, I don't think I'd be doing anything else. Yes.
Yes. All right.
The not social link,
Let's have a nice meal as we talk about our future battles.
Now you're speaking my language. Except his idea of a nice meal is not always that inspiring.
As long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting.
He's like Chie Light with the protein.
Future battles, huh? It's fine. Don't worry about it. First thing.
He did make Hot Pot last time, which looked really good.
Hey, what's going on? Should we call somebody?
There you are, Akihiko Sanada.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the guys from before.
Yo, Chie's awesome.
Famous, huh?
Honestly, the whole cast, like the cast of P4, I was saying before, there, when you weren't here, I was saying that the cast of P4 is the closest to my heart.
Is gonna do wonders for
Oh yeah, I'm not the biggest freaking Blaze Blue fan, but
You ain't got a chance.
people be liking that Ragna, I guess. Take him one-on-one.
Boxers are tough, ain't they? What? You can't handle a challenge? You're welcome to join him, though, Pipsqueak. See? We're reasonable, right?
You said
Oh, the same VA does Texas from TFH? A lot of people who love anime and related things love the VAs too.
And
So.
who the hell cares about any of that as long as you win?
Yeah, I'm sure Christina V has all that pull. That's where you get all those VAs from. Freaking Christina V. I don't always like Christina V's voice acting herself. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And her singing is also half and half, 50-50 for me. But I think she seems like she's a pretty good voice director. Well, I mean, again, I think she might be better at voice direction, you know? I don't know how many times she's been a voice director, but like she has a little bit too, her intonations are a little too sweet. sometimes, I think. Although she did do Painwheel. She did Painwheel and then someone else, I think, in Skullgirls. I can't remember. Look out, it's fire.
You shitting me? Get back here!
Hey, nobody runs away from us.
Yeah, it was Philly. I was gonna say Philly. I wasn't sure.
Running away is easy enough. It's losing them that's the hard part.
Yeah, as good as a boxer he is, that might be a little too many people. Well, I mean, that makes sense if they did Philia
That's
too.
what I'd expect from our leader.
But yeah. Yeah, Christina V is definitely has some of those connections, you would assume. Like, and Tara Strong, I would assume that was a Lauren Faust connection, maybe. But you never know. Maybe she just... I mean, it's Tara Strong. I would assume it was a Lauren Faust connection. Like, that's a pretty big name to get in your indie fighter. So, but some of them do be looking for work. I don't know about, like, Ragna's VA. Is that really a big name? Like you said, Frankie in One Piece. I don't even know how big a character Frankie is. I don't know much about One Piece. It was close.
I don't exactly like turning my back to an opponent. But it doesn't matter in the end if I can't protect the ones beside me. And being outnumbered increases our risk of injury or damaging our surroundings. What I mean is,
Scorpion.
you make the right call. I owe you one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you haven't said his name, so I don't know. I know a lot of VA's names, but I tend to know the bigger ones. I don't know all the anime ones. Unless they are the kind of VA that's VA director himself. That's cool. I watched Patrick Swayze. I watched for the Annies this year, or was it? No, maybe it was a few years ago. I watched Andrea Romano receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. I watched that one because, like, I know that lady's name. She, if you're my age, you grew up watching everything she voice directed. She's got us like a voice direction, and literally they all say it. And like every Avatar, fucking every DC, like the big DC animated universe stuff. Animaniacs, like a lot of 90s things. I think she was in the Batman ones. I don't know if she did X-Men. But like, what else did she do? I think she did Korra. I mean, she's not active anymore. I don't think she's out of the game. She's getting older. Andrea Romano? And like Andrea Romano, you will see her name in a lot of things. Look at anything from the mid to mid 90s into the 2000s, and we're talking the good stuff, and not even like a lot of fucking Cartoon Network stuff, Nickelodeon stuff. Like you will see her be the voice director. So, but you won't know her as a voice acting role. Like you won't know her for anything. But she's much older. She's I don't know if she has how much time. She still looked pretty spirited, but I don't know. She probably got at least another 10 years, if not more. I don't know. Her parents.
Yeah, my foster parents that adopted me. I haven't kept in touch lately since I'm so busy.
Yes,
but it sounds
her
like
resume
you're
is
doing well.
massive.
I appreciate how much they care.
She is
This
that
a
girl.
little too generous.
She's that woman.
Want to take some of it
Like,
off my hands? And again,
that's why I brought her
you'll
up, because
hardly
I
make a
actually
dent in
ended
this
up
either.
watching her speech. This year, the Lifetime Achievement Award at the... Was it the Annies or the BAFTAs that had that? I watched someone get a Lifetime Achievement Award at something. I think it might have been BAFTA for games, and it was Yoko Shimomura. If you know who Yoko Shimomura is, now we've switched over to games, so that she's music. So I don't know if you know what game she's composed for. Yeah, you do. Good. Because first off, I don't care as much about Kingdom Hearts anymore as I used to, but that music is fucking just it hits you in the heart. KH, like, and yeah, other stuff too. Also, she wrote Guile's theme. If you don't know, I didn't really remember that. She wrote Guile's theme. So she got a Lifetime Achievement Award, and she had a very sweet speech. Yes, right? You're like, wait, what? I didn't know that. Yeah. She wrote SF2 Guile's theme. So she was very, her award, she was like kind of overwhelmed. You know, she's in America, and she doesn't speak really English, but like she's just the sweetest thing. It was, but I did watch the Annies this year too. I don't remember who got the Lifetime Achievement Award. I think maybe. No, they didn't give it to. Oh, they gave it to someone who had been doing. They storyboarder? No, I can't remember. We can share with everyone.
Good idea. Would you mind gathering everyone up?
But yeah, I was watching to see what animated things got the big awards this year.
I can tell just by
I think they gave Boy and the Heron the award over the biggest award over
At least you know how to behave.
Spider-Man, and I was like, I'll watch both. Spider-Man whooped the pants off Boy and the Heron. Ghibli's ain't what they used. Miyazaki, it's still good. It's just I was not as impressed with it as some older Ghiblis. Some older Miyazakis.
There he goes again.
I think
Sure
it was
looks good,
confusing as hell.
Thanks for sharing,
And honestly, Miyazakis are always like, or Ghiblis tend to be confusing anyway. But The Boy and the Heron was especially confusing, and a lot of things like, what's the motivation here? Oh no, don't worry. It won plenty. If anything, it was more to recognize the boy because Spider-Verse had swept, you know, the Oscars. Like it was sweeping pretty much everywhere. So it just seems like, well, it's still the best animated film this year.
I guess I feel like I remember my.
All right, we're not giving Akihiko his moments here. I'm like looking. Everything is such high quality. What did his parents send him? Fruit, snacks, and beverages. Lots of good stuff from his parents. Like one of the only people. I just want to talk, but the problem is I'm bad about it. When it comes to being considerate of others, they took care of most of it. Yeah, they ate all the goodies.
Reason for fighting.
He got sent a care package from his parents. He's one of the ones that doesn't have parent problems. A lot of the rest of us have parent issues. A bad case of orphan going around in this group, but not Akihiko. Like the Ken comes up, hey, yeah, this 10-year-old is gonna be joining the group, and he's gonna be staying at the dorm. He's kind of an orphan. I was like, what? Oh, well, just like me, huh? And Yukari's dad is dead. Like, whoa, wow. Like, I mean, I don't think Yukari's an orphan. I think her mom's still alive, but still, a lot going around.
Well, don't mind me. Let's just say I've got a lot of room.
I gotta mute myself for a sec.
The dorm's gotten so much busier. The orphanage used to be something like this too. We all lived under the same roof, just having casual conversations. I'd forgotten what it was like, but it wasn't so bad. I remembered after you suggested we share with everyone. Tell that to my parents. I've really got to repay you in particular, though, or we'll never be squared away. All right, it's pretty late now. I guess we should clean up and call it a night.
Oh. I started this stream with my nose being good, but then it's like been stuffing up. A letter. A gold medal made of cardboard.
What?
Some childhood keepsake. Did he make a medal, or they make a medal for him? Is it yours? His first medal?
This medal doesn't really belong to anyone. It's from a long time ago. Do you mind if I ask you something? You take on the role of our leader, and you're stronger than anyone else in your own right. That's more than just being talented.
Well, you see, it's because I'm the wild card. I have this thing that I'm like destined, chosen by the metaphysical protectors of reality, something like that. Yeah, it's because I trained. Thanks to the bonds I have. That is actually partially true.
I see. You mean you feel motivated because you have people in your
No, it's
corner?
because my social
Once
links
with
fuse
others.
badass personas.
That might be something I'm missing.
You guys are all just numbers.
Well, whatever it is. You've clearly
The
got
minute you
something
hit
that I
rank
don't.
10, we're
The
done.
being jealous or trying to copy you.
Classic
If you can help
persona. We're not friends no more.
is yours
See ya.
alone. I'm
Gotta
going to get
gotta hang
stronger,
out with the rank 8s.
But I'll do it my way. Sorry, we were supposed to be cleaning up.
That's how real life works,
I'll
right?
Take care of the rest. Things got so busy that I missed out on my chance to thank you again. Hopefully the food was enough for today. I'll invite you out again some other time.
Lux Tropical. Oh, so we had some left over. Fresh juice. Was that an SP up for everybody? My charm has improved. More like how his parents care for him. Oh, we hit it. We hit popular. If I knew how to sing Popular from Wicked, I would. But I never really liked that musical. You know what musical is rad? And this may or may not be a big no for you, depending on your beliefs and affinities. But frickin' Has-Been Hotel is rad. And I am very a-religious, so it doesn't bother me too much. It bothers me maybe a little, because, like, I don't think some of the philosophies in it clash a little. But as a musical animated series, it hits on so many numbers. Like, I did not expect it to clean up this well after the pilot. Like, I was like, oh, the pilot's pretty darn good. You know, it's like, it's a wow for a solo. Yeah, you're all about the hell of a boss. Okay. I am different. I actually had cared. I watched a couple of episodes of Hell of a Boss, and I don't care as much for it. But there was more, that was like, there was more of it after the Has-Been Hotel pilot, because they were cooking the official show. And I think the official show is like fucking fire. Like hellfire. Like, it's really good. Stay in the same room as 3. Yeah, totally. I mean, I'd be lying if I said otherwise. You got a lot of work ahead of you. You'd have to be an uber nerd for her. Keep the sessions. You've been studying. You've been figuring it out. But yeah, man. I have a soft spot for good musicals, so
I guess we'll get started.
I've already memorized a number of those songs. I actually, man, I found a place. I was trying to buy the OST, and oh god, another Edogawa day. What kind of pagan magic insanity are we learning about today? The last day before summer. Like, I couldn't entirely tell if he believes in this stuff, or if he just thinks it's really cool. But the more he was like, no, I think he just believes in it. But you know, we do be summoning personas and fighting shadows and all this crazy nonsense. So who am I to say? Who would ever turn down free money? There's no escaping it. Not so arrogant to believe they could create gold by anything they touched. The Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, I heard this guy Voldemort was looking for that. So their incentive or their success, there's no denying. Hellenistic Egypt. Alexandria. Thrived after the Western Romans got sacked. fascinating branch of Chinese alchemy called Waidan. These practitioners sought a working formula for an elixir of immortality, though, rather than a recipe for gold. Mercury could be used to form... Yeah, mercury is pretty cool. I could see why people would think mercury is like this magic metal. It's like, oh, it's like a metal, but it's liquid. It's just weird moving. Oh, it's so cool. When they first discovered this shit. And some of them, no doubt, got mercury poisoning. Like, Curie got all that radiation poisoning. Let's see. Endlessly told, using all sorts of... not for alchemist trial and ember. Yeah, you know what? As much as it's, you know, they were wrong about that shit. These were real things that led to modern chemistry discoveries. Yeah, no shit. One of the greatest tragedies of human history. Carl Jung, the man, like where a lot of persona, the persona is a word he invented, isn't it? That psychotherapy could refine a mind to a stronger, healthier state. Not unlike how the Philosopher's Stone was said to affect metals. Like, oh, I can't go to sleep. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just it's a choice. I will close my eyes. I need some more courage anyway. Gotta become badass. So I can be willing to test my cooking skills for Fuka.
Hey, you have a minute? It's about the track team. Since you just transferred,
I have not attended track team practice for 2 months.
On August 2nd, there's a major competition for track and field. There's this guy named Hayase.
I have... Was it Kazushi? Dude, I think he's on rank 2 or something. I like don't care.
I'm gonna need you to show up from July 27th to August 1st. Don't go skipping school now.
Wait,
got a special training regimen.
Do I not have a chance? A choice?
Stand a chance. Competition's on August 2nd. Let's do this thing.
I've literally not gone to practice for more than a month. What days did he just tell me? Total Speed Demon Hayase. From July 20th. This is the first time I've ever had a club, like joining a club, potentially interfere with my day-to-days. 27th to August 1st. That is coming up. Oh my god. Did I just lose this entire... Holy crap. Well, I better... I mean... I don't actually know if I need to go to Tartarus if I can unlock anything further, like unlock the next level. Like, I don't know if it opened up yet, but I should check at the very least. Or did I do it all? No, usually the moments. Well, no, this time I didn't. Normally it's like the day after the full moon. I'm like, all right, we're going in, guys. We're going right back in. Well, I mean, except you don't go into Tartarus on full moon days because it happens in the real world-ish dark hour outside of Tartarus. But like, I didn't go in. I don't know if I can advance anything. Damn. Oh, she's got a card now.
Hey there.
See ya. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna start this social link or not. Like, I don't know if it, like, because Fuka I can't. I'm locked out. Ah, Maiko's. Oh, I've got my 2 ups. Oh, I gotta choose between guaranteed ups. I can unlock her later or figure that out later. Where's her story at? Like, I should probably finish off the old couple because they are literally about to be rank 10. She's finally ran away. Yeah, that was sad. That was very sad. It's like, of course I'm going to tell your parents. Like the first thing I did was find her and be like, yo, come with me. She's probably here. But yeah. Yo, but even then it's like, yo, her dad hit her. Bro, like, I don't know if you know this social link, but she says her dad hit her. Like, whoa. And this girl, I don't know, like, this girl is not that old. Like, or regardless. But you get what I'm saying? Like, damn. I mean, and then they're also getting a divorce. Like, I mean, dude, it's rough. Like, yeah, she said her dad fucking hit. I mean, spoiler clearly, but it's not a spoiler for this stream because it happened on my stream. But a little bit of a spoiler for you, I guess, but still. But I will get to that because so she hit the. I was worried with this social link. I was worried that she would run away, and if I didn't advance it in time, I would never see her again. That would be it. Like, she runs away, and like, that's it. You know, like, that's the end of the social link. Oh no! But that obviously that didn't happen for me. So we found her, and with the old couple, I was worried that the old guy would die. Like in the mid, like, oh, he died. Like, that's the end of this social link at rank whatever, but that's not gonna happen either. So we're not gonna mess around. We're just gonna go straight to it. This is finishing off this social link. Yeah, hers is pretty rough. Uh-oh. Oh, he's sleeping.
Please, just wait a little while longer.
We saved the persimmon tree that reminds them of their son.
Even if the tree is gone, you still live on inside us. Oh, you're here. You could have woken me up. Or did you just want to admire my pretty face sleeping like a baby? Upsy daisy. We recently closed the book on a difficult matter, so I suppose the relief has put me at ease.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the day.
Same. Well, I can't ever actually really fall asleep for more than like 5 to 10 minutes. Even though not as often lately, but there are times when I have hours I could easily be asleep for, because alone at night, and if there's not a lot of work to do, I can get away with it. Today was one of those days. I was able to kind of just sit and sort of nod, but I can never really fall asleep. So I guess, I mean, like, snoring for about 5 minutes or something like that.
While we're all here, I think it's time we told you. Truth is, we sent a letter to GeckoCon. We asked them to go ahead.
After all that work? Last time we talked, weren't you moved to days? No, I haven't been on days for years, dude. I haven't, there was a time when I was doing days for a month when I was working Germain, but that was like, we probably barely even knew each other in 2019. And that might have been 2019 or maybe even 2018, but a time shift, sure. Like, not as far as 6. I've been working 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for like 4 or 5 years, but I have shifted Monday through Thursday and Tuesday through Friday. I'm currently on Tuesday through Friday right now. Like, I really should just go back to Monday through Thursday if I can, but I don't know. But why? Yeah, we worked so hard.
Just the reaction I was hoping
You
for. It was
son of a
more than worth
bitch!
it to surprise
You
like
lied!
that. Sorry for doing this without running it
Wait,
by you.
no, you didn't lie? I'm very
When
confused.
we went to visit the tree together, I met a school faculty member on my way back. He told me the administration is planning to put up a new school building where the tree currently is.
Well, what kind of school building?
It would be selfish of an old man like me to
I
deprive
suppose
those young
that's
people
true.
of new learning opportunities. Helping children reach their potential is more important than
Depends
clinging
on
to
what
old
kind of
memories.
building it is. If it's one that's just
think
gonna
our son
exploit
would
them
agree.
and make money or something.
He was a teacher after all.
Yeah, that part I figured they were the kind of, or they might have said it outright, but they definitely implied it a couple times. That their son was a beloved teacher, cut down in the prime of his life, a beloved teacher at GeckoCon. Are you really sure? No, that's true.
Yes. We had a long talk about it, and this was
Why
the
did I even
conclusion
get
we came
points?
to.
This is rank 10. I shouldn't
You
get
really set
any
an
points.
example for young people.
Or there shouldn't be a way
Being
to
so
get points.
considerate to old folks like us. We pray with our son in heaven that more kind souls like you will graduate from GeckoCon.
I ain't graduated yet.
Here, we'd like you to have this. It's the first fruit produced by the persimmon tree. A little rough around the edges, just like our
What
son.
am I supposed to do with this,
Mine
though?
dear was the one who suggested
I was
we
supposed to
give it
keep
you.
it pristine forever. It's organic. It's an organic fruit. Look at this heavenly music.
I am thou.
Oh, she says it
Thou
differently
art
now.
I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
This is my first,
The innermost power
my first rank
of the
10.
Hierophant Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Hierophant within thyself.
Which persona is that? This game. Rank 10. Koryu. Oh, I always love Koryu. Is that always Max Hierophant? Might be.
Now, we
Koryu's
have to cheer
always
up
a good
and get
one.
on with our lives. We're too old to waste a single day.
The Golden Dragon.
If we kick
The
bucket
leader
while
of
wasting our
the
days away, I'm sure he'd
Saint,
laugh at us from heaven.
4 saintly
It's hard
beasts
on
or
the
whatever.
parents to have such a well-respected son.
This ain't on Xbox. It's Game
Does
Pass.
it
It's on
sound like
PC.
I'm
But
boasting?
yeah. I ain't got no Xbox. I haven't had. I don't think I've ever. Oh, I had a 360, and that's the only Xbox I've ever had. Pretty much been a Sony guy for a while now. Game Pass though is a really good deal, except that I'm increasingly not that fond of the game service
Good evening.
idea,
I'm pleased to
concept.
see
I
that
kind of
you're
just want to
well.
start buying my games proper now.
Your pills.
I don't want your damn pills.
I noticed once again that a new ally has been added to the ranks. Well, I suppose it's more of a pet than an ally.
Makes no difference to me.
I don't give a crap about no robo girls.
It seems what you told us of their intentions is true. How terribly lamentable. Now we have no choice but to intervene.
But yeah, just to be clear about my times,
It is up to the
I ended up
individual
working
how to
Saturday
use the strength they are granted.
this week
But to
because I
erase the
made up for a
Dark Hour
Tuesday
would be
that I didn't
denying
go
the
in.
very power they possess.
So I'm actually still awake from work,
we
and
cannot
we'll need to go to sleep eventually.
Fine.
But I
Do
work
whatever you
6 p.m.
want.
to 6 a.m.
Hold up a sec. What's your role in all this? We know they asked you to come back.
You know, you're really starting to piss me off, nosy little shit.
Ooh.
Yeah? Well, they're going down. You hear me? And if you're on their side,
mean,
then you're going down too.
I cleared
Got that?
I cleared 6 figures
I already
last
told
year,
you, I'm done with them.
but it's still kind of rough with the how much my rent is. Like, yeah, it's definitely cool looking at it, but it doesn't feel like when I first started that job. If I was like, if I was making six figures at that time, I've been like, wow, like I really made it. But like nowadays, it's like it doesn't feel like six figures used to feel in 2016. So, and taxes are so brutal, dude. They're so brutal. Like New Jersey, I don't know how it is. I'm sure New York's just as bad, but if not worse. But New Jersey's pretty bad. And my rent is like fucking $2,300 a month, and that's like more like $2,350. So, yeah, I mean rent, and me talking about rent to someone who lives in NYC is like, whatever. I'm just rent. Me saying $2,300 is like, whatever. Like the rent's probably like $2,000 for a studio out there or some shit. Yeah, I live alone.
Hello there.
You've seen my place though, so you can gauge what you think $2,300 is for this place. So, not always what.
Oh, hi.
Kind of adorable. Isn't he kind of precocious?
Oh, right.
Is he here? Careful what you say about him around him. Wait, is he here yet? So, oh, he is here. So, well, no, it's not 2 floors and a basement. It's the basement is the second floor. Like, that's how it works. I mean, if it were 2 floors and a basement for $2,300, bro, I mean, like, it was like a palace. But like, it already is still pretty good. Like, I haven't wanted to move ever. I've always loved coming home. That's never been but I have lived here so long that there are some things that I know they're not really gonna fix, even if I bug the hell out of them. They're just gonna wait for me to give up and want to move. But my name is. I literally did not watch. I saw him, but didn't even think about him. They're going down. You hear me? If you're on their side, I've told you, I'm done with them. So oh, there he is. He's sitting over there with Junpei.
Oh.
Wow. That's Ken written with the character for dry. Wow. That is definitely not how kids talk. My Junpei senses are going crazy around here. Is it just me? No, I think you got the latter part right.
Hey.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. That's kind of why he's here, is it not?
Not bad.
Yeah, so the whole when you come here and you see the other floors, that's the other apartment above me. They have their floor and then the loft above them, which is technically the third floor, but it's the loft is smaller than the basement space. The basement space is perfect for like the man cave space, like for the way we were using it for like entertaining space. It's finished, you've seen it. You've been here. You already know, like it's perfect. Stop fooling around. Come right now. Well, dude. Tanaka's such an asshole. Yeah, well, let me tell you the downside. So, it may be there's the whole 48-hour-a-week thing, but it's really, that part's not so bad. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is rough, but even that part's not so bad. Like, again, I get a 3-day weekend every week, which is nice, but I do have to recover some on that first day if I want to live during the daytime. But the real problem is it's dangerous. It's a dangerous chemical industry job. Like, we recently just had hazardous waste operations and emergency response training, and you know, things. You see things, man, and you know that you have to, especially as a night. There's fewer people on nights, especially our company is not good enough about keeping the amount of people needed for a proper emergency response on at night. Like, just the other night, there was only 3 people there most of the night. Then we had a fourth person show up, maybe around 1 or 2 p.m. or 1 or 2 a.m. But like, you cannot have a proper emergency response without like 5 people. You need like 2 entry, 2 backup, and 1 incident commander. And again, like, there are days when there's just 3 people. And if someone goes down, that's 2 people left to rescue them. Rescue would be lucky, and nothing else. There will be no way to save the building or anything. It's like, whatever happens, your only goal with that few people is maybe we wouldn't be able to do it by the book either. There would be no doing it by the book. It is risk everything to you. Put on some SCBAs. Don't put on the fucking big ass suits, because 2 of you cannot suit each other up. It's not possible. You put on some SCBAs, you go in, you pray to God, you can save them, get them out. Like, that would be how it would go, and with that kind of shit. So it's not without its like, every day I'm always worried about something blowing up. Possibly with my arm or leg. But it's not even the most dangerous kind of job. I've seen and heard of things that are more dangerous. There's a lot of engineering safeguards, but it's still pretty dangerous. So that's the downside. That's why I make so much, despite not being a college graduate. You can always take that chance. You can try to find a job like that in the chemical industry, and hopefully, my company's not the worst. They are not the best. They are not the worst when it comes to safety. They're somewhere in between. Their pay is decent, so I've stuck with them there. And until maybe recently, management hasn't been too bad at our place. But recently, I'm not entirely sure. Literally. Probably doing just the easy take me up. I gotta think about it though. No, I don't gotta think about it too much. But like, if you know what you're doing, if you're and you are probably the kind of person, given the amount of work you do on a social capacity, you are probably the kind of person to be cool under pressure. I would think so, based on what I know about you, which is good for that kind of job. So like, so if you were to weigh the risks and be like, well, it's worth it for the money, if you like, you could always look into it. And maybe you'll start making the money and you'll be like, hey, I don't know. I don't really know how much to talk about it without giving you the wrong idea or giving you like too low of an idea of it or too high of an idea. But.
Good. Before I enlighten you today, well, you notice anything different about me?
Like your one eye is closed a little bit more? Sure. No problem. I'll definitely answer your questions. Probably be better in a Discord chat anyway. Like what?
Are you blind? I had an appointment at the spa for a facial peel. Isn't my skin simply radiant
Really?
now?
Wow, they're putting him to work in this
It's quite a
game.
hassle, but appearances are a big part of the job.
Are you sure? Did you check, or do you already know, or you recognize it?
I dress like a slob and only shower every 3 days.
Every
Let me
3
come
days?
up with an analogy.
That's worse than anything I ever do. Good lord.
Vegetables. Perfect. Imagine an organically grown cucumber that looks all deformed. Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect, but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket would rather stock?
The one that looks good.
That's the simple truth. Awkwardly shaped cucumbers don't pack together very well, so stores prefer.
Oh wow, you
straight
called it right off the
taste
sound.
and safety
That's
aren't
impressive.
even a consideration. They'll carry cucumbers that even pests wouldn't eat. So, why do consumers still buy these cucumbers when they know the truth? Simple. People trust what they see. The world is governed more by appearances than realities.
The
That's
sad,
why, as much
sad
as I
truth.
hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust. Wait, you know what I just said earlier? The part about me dressing like a slob and not showering every day. Don't you dare tell anyone. I can't afford to have people start believing I'm ordinary.
Tanaka's is an interesting confidant. I mean, I think the devils always tend to
No
be.
one else has a clue,
Well,
okay?
no, I take that back. P5's devil confidant sucks balls. Like, but P4's I failed at advancing all the way. But this one has been kind of easy until now, and I got no points, so I don't know if I'm gonna get a free up next time. I got 0 points this time. Other than the free start
Just
point.
a reminder, do not tell a
But yeah,
soul.
Tanaka, do you know his story? Do you remember his social link?
I guess I can trust you.
If you did it or
Run along now.
whatever. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Yeah, for other people, not for track stars. Apparently, track stars who don't go to freaking meetings. I gotta hang out with Yuko. I feel like I'm gonna lose that opportunity. I kind of like Yuko. Yeah, there's CRTs everywhere in this game. But you know what's crazy? This game sounds like it takes place in 2010. It's like, why do they even have CRTs? Like even then, it must have taken place unless they changed the years. They updated the years, but then it doesn't make sense. Like, it would make more sense if it took place in 2005, like, or 6, around the time the game released, right? Game released in like 05, maybe 04, 05, and then maybe 07 for, no, maybe like 04, and then 07 or 06 for P4. Sorry to bother you. Yeah, well, the game's time is indicated because it's at least after 2009, and even then, like, we're talking like 2009, like, people be having HD TVs. like we're maybe nothing more than 720p, right? But they did comment on it a little, like the dorm room TV. The Fuka comments on it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's an old CRT but CRT TV, but I like the colors. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, back then she was kind of right. Like, CRTs still had their advantages. These days, I don't know if that's the true anymore. OLEDs are really good. CRTs will still have advantages in some ways for anything retro that requires the connections, and might still have, like, it has instantaneous response, but like some screens are getting better with response times. Like, high quality screens have really nice response times too. Less so for consumer TVs. Your response times are obviously best for PC monitors. But some people try to get like really big ones that serve almost dual purpose. I don't know. My new 4K monitor is only 26 or 27 inch. It is on the small end of 4K monitors. So I don't know how like your size, but I could only fit 26, 27 while also having a 24. What is this? 22, 24 inch 1080p BenQ. Like, but this is an old hand-me-down secondary monitor. It's the one that was here when you were here. I had the ultra wide and then the BenQ as well. But the ultra wide is kind of donezo. It's smoking and stuff, or not smoking, but I think it's popping, like it's crackling. I want to go out. Five, don't know. Maybe, but today's also Maya Day. I can never go out with anyone. They tied a social link to this day. Like I can't hang out with Maya any other day, so it's like I can't do any other weekend things if I want to do this. Main screen is 55 inch 124K. Yeah, that's me. 55 124K. 2 ultra wides. Wow. And a 4K 144 for second systems consoles. Damn. 2 ultra wides. Are they 3440 by 1440 or are they like real ultra wide? Because 3440 1440 is like, I think it's 21 by 9, which was what mine was. If you have 2, I'm assuming it's 21 by 9, 3440, 1440. Yeah. Yeah, anything bigger than that, it's like, I mean, you might as well get the singular, the super like 50 by 9 or whatever, 42 by 9s. If you've seen those monstrosities, that's just one single monitor. If you're gonna do that. But I mean, that's kind of what you have with 2 ultra wides. So do you have the 144 hertz? Yeah. Oh, I see. So the 144 hertz is. But what size is your 4K 144? That was the real question. Comparisons. What's the not diameter, but yeah, I guess diameter. 42. God damn, that's huge. 42-inch monitor. The 55 is your TV, right? That's like for your. I would think that's for a different room. For like your like living room or whatever, and then you have your PC setup kind of elsewhere. Far right is a 42-inch. All on the. What the fuck kind of desk do you have? Don't excuse my like what the hell? Like I thought my desk was good. Like yeah, because like a 55 up in my entertainment center upstairs feels kind of small nowadays. Like I'm not sitting in front of it. It's kind of distant from the seating. So in fact, these days when I play games on it intently, I actually sit on the floor because it's a little nicer if it's an intense game. But I kind of want a 65 to be honest. But like sitting in front of a 55 on a desk. Wait, no, I have a second desk connected to hold second consoles in the Ultras. Okay, so is this where you can like turn? This sounds a little bit more like Keith's desk, where he had it set up where he turned 90 degrees and he's facing another desk, like, or he has basically an angular, like, you know, a bracket desk where he has two parts, which is like a command center at that point, like you said.
It's amazing commodity.
40, huh? Wow, that's a big ass fucking setup. A 50? You sit in front of a 55? That's too close. I don't think I still fully don't have the idea of the. But like, you got the 2, 3, 4, 40, 14, 40 stacked on top of each other. This is some, man. So which one? I'm assuming the 144 hertz is the main fighting game one, right? Like the 55, I'm assuming is the watch most stuff. The 2 ultra wides are productivities, and social interfaces. When I play on the second PC. So do you play fighting games also on the I mean, it is a 120 hertz. Huh. Yeah, I guess your response times, like not just your refresh rate, but your response time's pretty good on that one too, probably. I would assume so. It has to be. You wouldn't be playing on it otherwise. It can sometimes be tough finding the response time on some of the like TVs that are meant for living rooms. Like getting the refresh rate is one thing, but seeing the response time. I'm assuming it has VRR too, right? Because VRR it's been a part of PC monitors forever, but TVs VRR is its own special technology now. Like G-Sync is a VRR technology. FreeSync and G-Sync are VRR before it was introduced on big TVs. And those because SF6 is standard is running on 120 hertz. FreeSync on the 12055. That's nice. Mine has VRR, but it doesn't have like the FreeSync is the best. I've only just started learning these things in the last like when I bought this monitor, I refreshed my knowledge. So popular first time around, we brought it back together. The brand wallets. That's a gift. I actually think I want to buy that.
Not bad.
2 gifts. Okay, at that price, hell yeah. Dude, he tried to sell me on some 14,000 yen shit that was just Makarakarn Tetrakarn items. Yeah, I'm wise to your ways. We hang out together, fool. But he got me this time.
Thanks.
I haven't had a use for gifts yet, but that actually sounds fairly cheap for gifts. Maybe not. 3,500 a pop.
Bye-bye.
Max. We did it. Maya isn't up today, so that there is no question where we're going. Not even leaving the room. It's that kind of day. Maya, quote unquote. This presumably teacher, alcoholic, mid-20s or later woman. Who's so buff. Or not woman, I don't know. Really don't know. Finally! That's the first three-pointer I've gotten with this social link. Mr. E. Wait. Mr. Akoda? Is she a teacher at my school? She has to be. She's a teacher at GeckoCon. Oh my god. Teaching correct grammar? Oh, wait. Is it Toriuchi? Which one was the grammar teacher? I am Maya Persona 2. I mean, Innocent Sin. Online. I'll never play P1, but one of these days I hope P2 is presentable enough to be playable, because I can't go back to something that ancient. So glad I said what about the old games. I know what P1's like. I like P1's music when I can listen to it in the new games, but P2 though has some interesting, like the fact that it has 2 halves to it and has like the older cast half. It makes it immediately more interesting to me. The story sounds interesting and also bizarre, like very bizarre. Something about the Snow Queen, like Elsa Snow Queen, but you know, more of a more sinister version of the legend involved in it. Something about Hitler. Have you played Pete? You haven't, right? Don't worry, I want that Ogi to get me down, Tatsuya. He doesn't have a computer as that. Probably using abacus. Rafflecopter. Good lord. Yeah, I am totally talking to a teacher at my school. I'm just now realizing this. I did remember her saying she was a teacher, but I didn't actually. So I'm assuming Mr. Akoda is kind of a stuffy teacher. So I think it's Mr. Akoda that she's talking about. And maybe it's Toriuchi. I don't remember the name of the teacher. I gotta pay more attention to my teachers. Yeah, it's a pretty useless place. I picked the right skills right off the bat. I don't need to remember any. Tell what she wears normal clothes like we do. That is not true. Unless she wears shoes. Because you can tell the moment you look at them feeties. I didn't want to say anything, so I wanted to edit that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming. We'll see if I get that far. Like, how far am I on the social link? It is. DFI's been begging me to do the social link. So we'll see if about her fellow teachers. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna meet this person IRL. Maybe. I don't know if we can manage. We're leaving Chihiro behind. This guy might make it. I'm sad. I like her. She was an early candidate for best girl, and I don't know what's happening. I just haven't had time for her, and I haven't put any time into Bebe in a while. He was easy for a while, but now he needs help to level up. He's in a cult. Crazy. He has a serious like his eating is crazy. He convinced himself that feeling sick after overeating is a sign that his rebirth is near. I mean, I like the idea of him being the gourmet king, but not the way like he's always throwing up all the time. Like, it's not cool. I don't mind you being fat and being like a gourmet connoisseur. Something's up with that kid. All moons are like that. All moon fucking social links are like this. They're very similar. They got something weird, messed up going on. Where the hell's Mitsuru? Oh, she's reading. She wants to read.
I have a theory. I speculate.
Be able to sustain itself. Wait, what? The lost are a strain on society since they drain resources, but are. Oh my god, is this a commentary on Japan's current, like, modern day? Like, did she say this in the original game? Well, they might have had the same problem then. Individuals will also require caretakers, increasing strain on the workforce in other areas of society with fewer and fewer people working. That's 100% a commentary on not just really Japan, but very specifically Japan's population decline issue. Like, the country will no longer be able to sustain itself. Yeah, that is 100%. I wonder if that was something she said back in the old game.
Okay then.
What? This country falls apart. Why is everyone talking about the country? Did I miss something? The loss keeps growing. Oh, maybe we're just talking about the themes of this game.
Wait, sir.
Oh, I shop at the convenience
listen.
store. So, you know what, though? I think maybe that was actually already a problem in the 2000s. They were seeing it in advance. And now, in the 2020s, it's just, like, magnified. Maybe.
I see.
Maybe. So if I don't go into Tartarus right now, I'll have hopefully a couple days to do it. What's this day? Okay, that's the big meat. Okay. Well, I didn't level up either of the track team people, so I feel like this might be a problem. Only level 3 for both. Or, maybe only level 2. Wait, what? Fuka? Oh. She doesn't usually tell me anything. It's funny that she tells you, oh, hey, in case you want to go into Tartarus, I'm up here. I would have found her. Track team. Level 3, so he made it to level 3.
In that case, do you ever feel encouraged reading about the influential figures of the past? Even
Sometimes.
leaders who forged great nations faced the challenges of interpersonal
Mostly I just think, goddamn, they're so much better than me. Something on your mind?
Well, it's natural to consider things, isn't it? Oh, were you expressing concern for me? Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract from our reading. Shall we get back to it? Oh, look at the time. I think that's enough for today. That was a pleasant time together, hearing nothing but the sound
I
of
might
each
also
other's
be hitting
voices.
the that's enough for today. Definitely, if I don't know about Tartarus, going into Tartarus at this point at 3.5 hours into the stream, I might save that for next stream. This is why everything goes so slow. I am moving very slowly on this playthrough.
I'd like to hear your thoughts on our reading again sometime. But for now, good night.
I wonder if, like, the streamers who do this, they have to pace themselves. Yeah. Well, like they pace themselves in certain, like they have to stop losing focus on the game, and they just keep playing it and then kind of ignore comments for a bit. And they themselves stop talking for a bit just so they can move onward, so they can keep to a schedule without making their overall playtime too many parts. Like if they were to have a full playthrough. I wonder.
Hey, no slacking. Put your heart into it.
Yeah, I like her
Deliver me
voice.
high, you say, with that attitude.
I still have my evenings to myself at least.
Welcome back.
Let me out.
Wait, seriously?
I guess I can go to... Yeah, it doesn't take up my nighttime, so I can still go. Interesting. Well, actually, no, it'll tell me, won't it? My main thing I don't want to do is go into Tartarus and then the next day have missing people show up. Because my Tartarus runs are one day, everything, and that's it. Which is you know, standard Persona tactic for veterans is don't go in multiple days to whatever dungeon because of time spent. You want to get everything done that you can. So maximize SP usage. I can hang out with Igus now. How will that be? She want a garden? Because that's the gardening spot.
By the way,
I do have things up there, and I haven't gardened with anyone yet. I'm both prepared and motivated. How much motivation does a toaster require?
Yes. Oh, very puzzling. The plants seem much livelier than they did when we started. Do you suppose they're happy that you are tending to them?
Why don't you ask?
Good idea.
Of course she
Hello?
thinks.
Hello? This is Aigis. If you can hear me, plants,
Of course she would
then
take it at
please
face
respond.
value.
Unfortunately, there was no answer. Communication will be difficult with my current abilities. This is something to consider for the future.
I mean, you probably have an easier time of it than
I had
us.
some prior knowledge
Us
of
human
plants,
folks.
but this was my first time observing them directly. These little seeds and buds in the earth can morph and change so quickly. Is this proof that they are living as well?
That's
How
what they say.
fascinating.
And yet we eat them.
I would like to watch these plants grow and document this experience for my records. I will tend to them with my full power.
Maybe not go too hard.
This took more time than I'd anticipated. I will need to run more simulations to ensure there are no delays next time. It's gotten late. We should head back now.
So it's just this big harvest. It doesn't. The game said it would alter. Like who you bring up there will alter what kind of changes. I was hoping to get a different type of item or improved item, not more of it. Don't I have classes? This isn't a holiday, is it? Like, I should have classes as well as mandatory training. Yeah, I wonder if there's some synergy with how high your level is for your for the track team hangouts. But given that there are only 3, there's undoubted no synergy. Ikari wants to watch something.
No, that's...
Yeah, you're his hero. Yeah, it's not really a big deal, kid. Just eat your chips. Does sound like it, doesn't it? Since the dawn of man, there have been shadows. I would be a good recommendation for oh, okay.
Wait, seriously?
A city in chaos. Yep, you gotta be the heroes. What do you stand for? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm ready for a challenge. The last boss was not particularly difficult, but then again, I don't want to be crushed with no chance. Ah, he's an up. He's still an up. All right, sorry, Yukari. We got time. We didn't hit the new moon though. I don't think I've ever gone in on the new moon, which is supposed to be a thing. Kind of missed that opportunity because it happened during a vacation, during a plot arc. Hope it isn't 5x5. Teach you a lesson that you don't want to miss. They better stay free of charge.
I'm used to being accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. It was a young man, not much older than you. Do you know what he said to me?
He said, "Buzz off, old timer." Must have misheard. Got him.
I thought the same thing, so
Maybe.
I asked him to repeat himself. But sure enough, that's what he said. I was shocked someone would actually thank me for selling fake products. But then he told me he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules.
Oh, shit.
He said I was an example of a negative role model, even though I wasn't aware of it.
Got him.
Maybe I'm overreacting, but what if he does become a public prosecutor
that
and
should not
puts
be your
me
takeaway,
behind bars?
but that's...
I suppose that means I wouldn't be able to give you my advice anymore.
I got one little... I might have been able to get more. Oh, no. Well, I'm at 8. I'm pretty close to the end. And I got a lot of 3s from him already,
The
so...
shareholders ought to take a leaf out of that boy's book. Apparently. These days aren't as naive as we thought.
I might be able to get ups all the way through and not have to worry about a wasted opportunity. More track practice. Yeah, I swear, this is the first time that I know of that joining a club isn't just about unlocking a social link, but that it actually can interfere with your off time. Or, well, it doesn't really interfere with my... Yeah, it interferes with my daytime off time. I don't get any daytime.
You're almost there. Keep up the pace.
Yeah, Kazushi's just standing there. He's not even participating.
Welcome back.
Maybe we shouldn't go. That's okay. Wasn't planning on it.
Hey!
Yeah.
How are you?
Better not to.
Excuse me. Hey!
Sort of. Yeah, he seems to have an issue with Ken. Does not like it. This was the exact day I was like, let me check. And I remember it's like, this was the day, I think. I've been on point with checking the fridge for taiyaki moments to put in my taiyaki. Unless it's like, it has space after this date, but I'm pretty sure it's like a specific day you have to do it. And I've been getting it a lot. I might have missed it once early on. I mean, if you check it every day, it's not a big deal, but I don't check it every day. I forget all the time. And then I just happen to remember when it matters. But I could be misunderstanding how that mechanic works. Oh, it's a harvest. We're gonna do this. There we go. Oh, we did get a special one. Grew with your teammates. Healthy Tomato EX. I got nothing to plant. Wait, no, I do. I have another tomato sprout. Although I want to get a different thing. I'll have to buy something. $50 HP to all allies. And this is just 100. Oh, wait. Grown with Igus. But this is worse. No. 1H 100. Oh, this is better. 50 to all. That's really good. Well, I mean, it's not as good as 100. Actually, I have items that are better than it. This is good to have a top off that's like balanced. I got 9 soul drops, 7 snuff souls. That's 50 SP. We are loaded with useful items, and I will use them once we go to Tartarus. These I hang on to until I want to really start customizing a persona. Cures all ailments besides... Oh, finally. I'm wondering where one of those Amrita items is. Not that I really have needed it. I have plenty of targeted ones. I don't need that. I have an actual Dakunda now with... Takes the hit for 1 insta-kill attack. So I guess I just lose that. I don't have to equip that or use it. Just I'll lose it when I get an insta-kill. That's nice. "23 Twilight Fragments." That's excellent. Next time I go in, I'll just be able to spend like I don't care. Is tonight? No, I'm not going in tonight. Tonight is a half moon. Exactly half moon. Might be interesting to go in tonight, actually. So with that said, perhaps I will make the plan to do so, but... Or maybe I'll go in and then save, just so I don't forget that that was my plan in the first place. I might do that. Let me go do a fortune. Oh, but if I go in tonight, I can't go to the nurse and get a free buff, free social stat buff. What to do? I haven't gone in on a specific phase of the moon before that is like new or half. Supposedly it changes things. It's just like 1 courage. I should try it. And it's so much more predictable than the things like rainy days for other games. Or pollen warning or whatever. What's going on? She told me where it was in the first try. She believes. Oh shit, she believes too. They're starting to believe in Mama. Light and dark, life and simulacrum. She falters, as if knowing not knowing on which side she belongs. Can you hear her words? She's a robot. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. I want to know my fortune. What? Wait, did Fuka say I couldn't go in tonight? I must have missed that. Here I was talking about going in.
How are you?
Oh. Why? Is Mitsuru not available? So much for that idea. What will we do tonight then? We will find a place to work, I think. So our options are Chagall, E-Blue, maybe. What's Wednesday? Monday through Friday. 3,500. 2,500. Charm and courage. Vibes. What was I wanted to... System? No, I want to check. So no extra money. Let's try working. I haven't done this yet. I can't. I can work part-time here during the day. That makes more sense. Shucks. Not now. That is unfortunate. So I can get... I can try and get, like, courage all at once instead of a split, but then I'm spending money. I don't think I've done the big special wild duck burger. That might not be available tonight. Yeah, it's not available. The best option is to get money. The old standby before we started having more options was to just work at Chagall. I dealt with that drunk like a boss. You know a little bit about that life. I've never worked in a cafe, but yeah, exactly. That's you know a little bit about that life. But I have worked. My first job was Firehouse Subs, if you know it well. I mean, I've worked fast food, but it was not the worst fast food. If you know what Firehouse Subs is, which you might not because they're not up here, but it's a really good subs place in the southeast region. Maybe also in Texas.
Sorry to wake you.
Whoa, she's waking me up psychically?
I'm detecting a shadow. Please come to the 4th floor quickly.
Oh, shit. Is that why we couldn't go into Tartarus? Story time. Oh, I was.
There's a shadow in the city.
I was about to quit.
What? But the moon isn't full yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It seems to be just a regular shadow, but there usually isn't any normal shadow activity outside of Tartarus.
So I went from Firehouse Subs for a year.
Akihiko was already in the area,
and
so
then
he went ahead.
I kind of.
I'm sure he can handle
I think
it alone.
trying to
We should be
juggle
ready
a
just in
job and
case.
college at the same time really fucked me over at my first college. So I kind of fucked up in college. Then I moved from Florida to New Jersey with my dad.
What's wrong? Are you in trouble?
Then I didn't do college for a bit. I did Kohl's for a while. I worked Kohl's
I was already defeated when I got
for
here.
maybe 2 years or
What
a
happened?
year. Then I worked
This
GameStop.
little fella took a hit
I think
for me.
Kohl's was.
I want to save him if we can.
I can't remember.
Took a hit. Who's he
Oh,
talking about?
it's the good boy.
Don't ask me.
At any rate, let's move out.
The little fella. Oh no, he's bleeding.
Koro-chan!
Oh no. Everybody always likes the dog.
You know this dog?
Yeah, everyone around here does.
He's like.
We've gotta help him quick.
I was saying before, he's like
First, we need to
Hachiko.
stop the
He's like, I think his lore is like he's based on Hachiko, the legendary Japanese loyal dog
Wait.
that has a statue in
Dog's a
Tokyo.
persona user?
He says, this is a place of peace.
So I think that's what he's
protected
based
it.
on.
There are flowers over there. Those flowers, They must be for the priest who died in the accident here.
Maybe not.
So he really was guarding this place.
Okay.
I guess it's not really. He's just like they
How
just
come you can translate dog
like,
language too?
because he's not like coming to the
Canines
same
do not
place
have their
where
own
his
language.
own dead owner did
However,
for
speech
years.
is
I don't
not
know.
the only means of communication.
This fellow really is a rare breed.
They do have their own language.
He's not the only
It's
one.
not speech.
All right, let's report to the chairman so we can conclude this mission. As for a vet, it's midnight, but I think I can arrange something.
Good job, boy. You're one amazing dog.
Aw. I was a pet person growing up, but now that I live alone, it's just like, nah, I can't. It's too much work. Extra, not more so the less the work, the cost of having a pet makes it immediately like, no, I can't. I'm still working down my debt. I'm getting there to where it's good, but I only just broke 10K for the first time in many years. I'm down below 10K debt, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a great
Yeah,
lap.
I mean,
Keep it up. You might be able to win the whole thing.
I don't know if I'm going to be below 5K by the end of the year. That's my current goal, but I think I could be. And then maybe by next year I'll be debt free. So we'll see. Like end of next year or middle of next year or something.
Welcome back.
Dude, bro had 2 cats. The amount of veterinary bills and shots and all the shit you have to do. The shit I have to do for myself is killing. Like, I do not have the best insurance, like through work, and the medical bills I'm starting to see just from trying to take care of myself is freaking me out and making me not want to go. Like, my last primary care visit out of pocket was $300. I still haven't paid that yet. And I was like, what the fuck? That's not what this shit should be costing. It's alright. Let's just, I'll figure it out from. It is time to, ooh. There's a really bad screen flicker for a moment. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, it was after I did that. It flickered from. Oh yeah, wow. Huh. Anyways, nah, it was noticeable coming in and out of the menu. Kind of the same as like the stutter, but all right, I saved. It is time. Yeah. Well, actually, I think it's just in the menu. I think I can kind of see right now. I would almost assume it was a monitor thing, but if you can see it too. But it's time. I hit that limit. We get 4 hours of streaming, so I'm going to pick it up from whenever I pick it up next. Maybe, I mean, I want to keep getting. I'm not that far in the game, so I want to keep playing, but I need to sleep. It's 10:55, so I'm gonna try to get some sleep and whatever. So I don't have a particularly clever sign off right now. So I will see you. Thank you for joining me. I much appreciate it. It is much more fun to have someone to actually talk to than to pretend like I have someone to talk to. Can make, like, I don't know. Most streamers don't usually have to do it talking to no one the whole time. I guess I manage sometimes. I get visitors sometimes. I've had DFI come by and yeah, it's good to vibe. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit it right now. So I hope I see you again. You can hit me up on Discord, especially with any of the other questions you might have had. So, but until then, peace.